dodge, dodge, hit, dodge, dodge, dodge.
If you know how to dodge, like that's not the whole fucking game.
I mean, yeah, that's just
Valid
Hollow
point.
Knight. I don't know. You
Mhm.
can not dodge. I don't dodge quite often.
You can also not dodge. That is a possibility.
I just tank it and heal, and whenever I heal, I also get hit, and that's how you
Right. Fair enough.
win. Anyway,
That's also how Dark
Fair.
Souls works.
you can just take the hits in Dark Souls.
Well, I mean, yeah. Sometimes it's a one shot, but I mean, you're still taking it.
You're not gonna win though. I don't know.
Nah, it doesn't matter. Do you know how many times it took me to fight like a single boss in Elden Ring? A long ass
Lot.
fucking time.
Yeah, no.
Do you try to beat like the first boss, like the tree sentinel?
No, I wasn't stupid.
Okay.
I tried to
I
beat
was
the
just
horse.
saying. I was just saying.
No, the most amount of deaths I got to one boss was Radon, and he killed me, I think, 30 something times.
It's less than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess each attempt though isn't like quick. It's several
Each
minutes.
attempt included the run up.
I
There
hate
was like
that.
there's like 5 minutes of like fucking cutscenes before you do anything. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I hate that in Hollow Knight, and I know other games are just worse about it than Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight's kind of nice.
Hollow Knight run ups are nothing.
Anyway, that's the start of stream. We are currently broadcasting. I don't know. I think I mentioned it.
I have it open.
Welcome everybody to the NGN Tavern. Today we are going to be turning this band's beautiful album, Dancefloor at the End of the Universe, into a Dungeons and Dragons adventure. Similar to how we did the Welcome Black Parade in like February. It's been a long time. With me today, I got two legendary game masters, fantastic people.
I'm one of those.
He's one of them. Yes, he is. I've been talking about myself and Yoshi, and then Silver is also here.
I am here.
I'm kidding. Everyone's fantastic. Yeah, we got Yoshi, we got Silver. I don't know if you want to introduce yourselves. I don't know what to say. I never know how to talk to people.
I'm eating a panini right now.
You're eating a panini?
You're eating a panini? That's pretty
Yeah.
good.
How'd you make
Shit's
it?
amazing. With the George Foreman.
Ooh, there you go. I have my
Yeah.
George Foreman. I should make a panini as well.
Oh my god, it's so good.
What's on it?
Grace, do you want to introduce yourself first?
Oh no.
I'm normally around, so I feel like anyone.
You are around.
Oh,
yeah.
do you know I have run my own? I ran a homebrew campaign. I've participated in
Shout
two
out.
separate campaigns, and done
Huge.
a few one-shot stuff. So that's like the extent of my knowledge of D&D. And I can't do math, so I usually kind of avoid crunchy things.
I appreciate the credentials. That's that's important. Yoshi,
My credentials. I ran 3 one-shots once.
Perfect.
And then I'm currently running like a 3-shot, maybe 4-shot, maybe more shot.
It's gonna be
Maybe
a few
more
at our current
shot.
rate.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, we'll see. I don't know. The whole thing's kind of freestyle, so I don't know. It's going well though.
I'm having fun.
It's going a lot better. It's going a lot better than my one-shots, I think.
I thought your interdimensional bag was really good. I
That
enjoyed
was
I
good.
enjoyed that
Yeah.
a lot.
I think that one was good until like the very end. Then it started feeling like you ran at the end of the road, and I just wasn't able to improvise well enough.
You know, sometimes it takes just being like, all right, sure, go ahead and do that.
I love the puzzle or the attempt at a puzzle that I made there. You guys
Right.
remember
The
like,
matching colors.
yeah.
Yep.
It was supposed to
Listen.
be a little bit more difficult than just matching colors, but it was honestly kind of funny.
I'm there for square peg and square hole. That's a good adventure to me.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it was literally just like
honestly,
an alien like pointing at shit. It was hilarious to me. It was just speaking
sometimes that's
straight
just
gibberish.
how it works, though.
Yeah, yeah. But, there's not many times I'll have the interdimensional bag of holding.
I remember
The duffel bag of holding.
I remember because
Yep.
it was kind of towards the end of the session when we had the puzzle, and I didn't understand the setup. The setup was longer than the solution.
Yeah.
It was describing
It
like
was-
the colored objects and colored holes, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is gonna be a long one, isn't it? Like an
Yeah,
idiot.
no, it was very much like a Norm Macdonald puzzle. Like the journey was really the puzzle. The destination was just putting block in holes.
It was-
Blocking holes.
Put the block in the hole.
Yeah.
That's the real puzzle. Friends we made along the way. Anyway, on that topic, we got a new game to write. We have an album, Dancefloor, End of the Universe. I can put up the track list here. We got 10 songs. First thing we want to do to get this started off is identify. The first thing we want to do to get this started off, identify the key aspects of the campaign. What things are necessary from the album to put into the game of put into our adventure to make it a dance floor at the end of the universe adventure. What needs to be in there? I think Silver had the best idea with this. We should just go song by song. Each song is very separate from one another, so I think this is a good way to make sure we capture everything, talk about everything. It's basically what we kind of ended up doing in the last one as well. So I don't think it's going to be hugely weird, but we'll see what we get. We'll see what we end up with.
Right.
Yes, that's what I have. That's what I have. The first place to start is Transcendental Cha Cha Cha, which is truly an insane song. I love this one so much. Fantastic beginning to the album. A little more hectic than everything else. I don't know. I feel like I want to start off with, I think, the most prominent theme throughout the album, at least what I picked out in probably every single song, is there's a lot of overcoming insecurity in a lot of the songs. It's a very central theme I found.
Yeah,
This
like confidence.
building confidence, overcoming your nervousness,
Yeah, I'd say specifically that comes to play like later in like Hot Shit. You hear that
Yeah.
a lot.
hot shit,
Very much so.
ladder, lo-fi kind
Yep.
of. Dracula's has like a few lines about it too.
Yeah.
Beautiful Mind, I think, has a whole section on it, but it starts here. Like it sets it up
Yeah.
nicely.
Yep. And I think it's funny because it gives it to you in like a vehicle of like like the Cupid Shuffle.
Oh, it
For
is
the
kind of
transcendental cha-cha-cha.
Like yeah, like it's telling you
Yeah.
how to dance the dance, but it's giving you I don't think I have the words to describe what I was just about to say.
right foot
Wasn't
forward,
there,
spindle left.
if I remember correctly, in the first track for the cha-cha-cha, it was like this song is currently being perceived as like cha-cha,
Yep.
but like there's also different genres that it could have been,
Yes.
but it just so happens that right now it's the cha-cha, which to me is kind of funny and kind of paints the picture of like, well, one obviously of space. This entire album is like very spacey, but it's also like psychedelic trip
It's
and like
so
chaos.
yes, I wrote chaos down.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'd say like the entire album in pretty much anywhere that it comes up, like the big thing is that there are just things that are happening. Whether or not they're like relevant, like things are just happening and they're happening a lot.
Yeah. I found, I think this is kind of where we're going. I think Tom Cardy has a very unique style of humor, and not very unique. I'm sorry, I don't give him too much credit. He has a style of humor that is, step one is we start off with something very, very mundane, a dance song, playing The Sims, being on a date, and then those ideas are just taken to such an absurd level. Like that's where the humor is born. Like it's mundane to absurd, dancing to psychedelic trip that your perception is a cha-cha because your mind can't perceive in enough dimensions to understand what you're truly listening to.
Yep, like
it's a
when,
date,
like,
but
at the
they have a
beginning
really
of
bad
the-
take. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, like the beginning of the song when it's like a warning to everyone that only perceives in 3 dimensions. This next one is
The
gonna
bit
be a
of a
bit of a doozy. Yep.
I think there's one particular line that like brings everything together of what you guys are saying. I can't remember what song it was from, but I wrote it down. It's like honeybee holding a gun.
body be holding?
It's
it
just like
down?
a mundane thing, and then just twisted in an abstract way, where it's like you can definitely imagine what's going on, but you wish you couldn't.
Yep.
Mundane
My
to
God, what song
abstract.
is that?
That one, and
Is
that
that
one
Ladder?
is it's one of the last tracks, like one of the three last ones, I think.
Oh, it would be
Oh.
Beautiful Mind.
Yeah, there you go.
yeah.
That again, like mundane. You're looking at int block tests, but these it's just the most insane things they're seeing out of this, and there's your humor right there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Pulling characters out of here. If we're looking for people, because this one probably has the most named figures
Jesus.
that aren't just Tom.
There's so many.
The Void has to be somewhere in the campaign.
The Void.
The Void has
yeah.
style. I love that so much.
The Void also wears tearaway pants, and I think that's
He
that's
can
like
dance.
quintessential. No, he can't dance.
The Void has style. The Void can dance.
The Void cannot dance.
Void's got
The
style. Void can
Void-
dance. That's the line.
The Void
Can or can't
dance.
dance?
The Void
Can't?
can.
Can dance.
Yeah. We can't prevent
What I
him
said,
from
wasn't it?
dancing. Yeah, Void
The
can
Void.
dance.
The
Can
Void
and
also
will.
wears tear. I feel like the Void is just the Void.
Has style. Can
What
dance.
do you mean by that? The
I feel like
Void is
the
the
Void-
Void.
He does consume
Well,
all
I feel like-
realities.
That is true.
Well, I feel as though the Void is not he. I feel like the Void is the Void.
He does. He never gets
Anytime-
a pronoun. Yeah. I'll never for
That's
that.
what I was like. I feel like the Void is never like. There's no pronoun associated with the Void. Anytime you talk about the Void, it's the Void.
It is just the Void.
It is capital N noun the way the Germans do it. The Void.
We'll make sure Void is capitalized.
I don't know.
Yep.
I like to imagine that he's a chiller.
A chiller.
Yeah.
Tearaway pants. I imagine the Void wears like a mask or something and just mimes everything.
They got a little clip of him. I think it's like the little Spotify image of the song. He's just the Void.
Is it
Kinda
really?
Like,
Yeah, if you're on Spotify.
he's like the character wearing the ear.
Yeah, I have it on. I have my stream right now.
earphones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's got
One
not
holding
the
the
guy
platter.
wearing the earphones. It's the guy who has tearaway pants and pink underwear.
Oh.
I don't know if you're on the stream.
Pink
There he
underwear.
is. He's got little pink
Are you
panties
talking
on.
about the album cover?
No, I'm talking about.
Oh, I understand.
It's a little clip player.
Yeah, see what I mean? Like the faceless Void.
The faceless Void. They're faceless.
Yeah.
All right.
I feel like that's some interesting rotoscoping.
It's so weird. I love this song so much. Who else we
I
got
love
here?
that I love that the tearaway pants were like khaki and not like actual tearaway pants.
They're
It makes it
khaki,
feel like the tearaway pants have been torn away and they are not in fact supposed to.
This
He's
business
just that
casual
strong.
tearaway.
Yeah,
Any pants is tearaway pants if you try hard enough.
that's fair. I feel like the Void is okay. We should name characters and then we should talk about them maybe more. Because I feel like there's more I want to say
can
about
come
the
back.
Void.
We can come back
Mm.
to the Void.
That's why I was like, I
when we
feel
have
like there's more I want to say about the Void, but there's more people that need to be.
Because we have a narrator and
There's
we
the,
have
like-
a
yeah,
person
the
that is being
narrator.
talked
That's
to.
the
Is I think the other
visual
two characters. That would be the guy wearing headphones if you watch the animation of who
I feel
is
like-
talking
okay,
at.
Don't watch
Tom.
the animation. Just look at the lyrics of the.
Just the lyrics. I
song.
still feel like there is someone who is instructing the dance, and there is someone who is
There's, like, the
following
narrator.
dance. Or the listener. I think you is the listener.
Yeah, there is like a U.
Yes. Suddenly you're standing on an alien planet where cocktails haven't been invented yet.
But I mean, the you would be the party, no?
Would it be the part? Yeah.
That's why I was like, that's why
Yeah,
it
I
would
mean,
be
it
like the
could be-
adventurers.
It could be the party, or it could be like, I don't know, this abstract person that's like everyone talks about them. Like this
Okay.
could be post the album, where like everything in the album happened, and the observer was like, I don't know, did a bunch of stuff, and then the party kind of comes in afterwards, where people talk about the observer.
this person
I
had all
feel
this
like
thing happen to him. I'd rather the party be the one suffering through 10 million
Yeah,
that's why I was
delays.
like, I feel like this is you got
That's
whisked into the
Yeah,
dance
yeah.
floor, and this is what's playing over the PA system, and you can't stop what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
was
you're just
just
like
bringing
looking
that up
around, and
as
you're like,
if like
what's going
you
on?
really, really wanted like the observer to be their own character, but I feel like it would be more naturally fit for the party to be that.
I like it. I like, okay,
Yeah,
then it comes,
because then there's grab your partner by the head, so you have at least one other person.
grab a partner, because that would be perfect for the party. Like, one player grabs
Yep.
another player by the head, looks at their death or whatever the next line is.
Witness the void.
Witness the void.
Reveal to them the ultimate secret. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And somewhere else there's a planet just like yours, a perfect carbon copy with a you that looks identical.
Except they want to dance. Except for one big difference, this you is not shit scared to hit the dance floor. Cha cha. Back to the chorus. Love that so much. That's how they set it up. It's so good.
Yes. Oh yeah, because then there's slide to the left, witness perfection. Slide to the right, nothing means anything, or anything means nothing. I get them mixed up.
The narrator has a very funny personality. This person is
The narrator is like a narrator. The narrator is a character.
He's somewhere in the campaign. I think he's going to be playing a very integral part. Now my question
he feels like a benevolent Bill Cipher.
Yeah. Kind of, yeah. Bill Cipher's a really good way to say it.
I have a thought for this, and I'm so happy that you're also on this little stream with us, Silver, because I feel like he's a trickster god, some immortal being who just likes to fuck with people.
Hey,
I feel like you do a pretty good job of writing them.
Oh, lordy, that wasn't even on purpose. You guys are just like, he's a trickster god. It's like, no, he's not a trickster god.
Half of them were,
but you don't know that yet.
Shout out Cicero.
Shout out Cicero.
Just half of the characters we called trickster gods ended up being, oh yeah, I'm actually older than time. Whoopsies.
Yep. That was so funny. I was like, oh man, you met more gods than you even needed to.
Low-key, we all should have just kept saying that, like, we were older than time.
Just start telling people, oh, yep, another one.
They would have believed us. They would have been, yup, just like the rest of us, buddy.
God damn it. That's why I need my freaking...
The narrator.
It'll be there.
Every universe somehow got Zumba.
Every single universe somehow has Zumba.
Oh yeah. Okay. This song is also gonna make a lot of things canon.
These all have to exist in the universe somewhere.
Yeah, Bellinis have to exist. Zumba has to exist. The fact that there's different planets has to exist. Aliens have to exist. Also, you might want to block that bot.
I'm trying to figure it out. I haven't had to do this on my own for a while.
Perfect.
Oh, here we go. There it goes. Band. Beautiful. I was trying to figure out, and I'm like, you know what? The message will disappear in a minute. It'll be fine. Who cares? I gotta figure out how to get these guys banned a little more often.
I love there's a line in the song that just references, like, universe heat death. I feel like there's something there.
These are very nerdy songs. I love that.
Yeah.
Well, yes, but there's also there's a bit to it that you're like, wait, did I just hear that? You're like, what?
Well, it's going at such a fast pace where you're just like constantly absorbing new, wacky, brain-twisting information, and like by the time you figure it out, that was like a whole stanza ago.
Yeah, shall we hold on? I want to try and oh, key aspects. Oh my gosh, I'm clicking in here.
You can type whatever you guys want. Yeah, you're welcome to edit the document.
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah. I see. If you want to use your own color, the cha cha cha. We can go song by song. I just did.
What are the no. What are the steps to the cha cha here? What do you? Because I feel like this might be important.
The steps to the cha cha. Like, are you talking about the literal cha cha?
The transcendental cha cha cha.
Yeah. So right foot forward.
Spin to left. Look through time. Witness your death. I think it changes verse to verse, doesn't it?
It might, but this is just the first one.
I feel like it sounds like when you start listing the steps, it feels like a ritual.
Yes, we can just have a specific ritual that changes, because it's got to change every time they hear the song, right?
That's
Yeah.
the thing, right? Is I feel like it's like a you stepped into a dance floor, something's playing over the PA, you start like everyone around you has been doing the same moves for like years. Everyone's like it's like powering the god or something. Like the god of cha-chas.
The god of
Spin to the
cha-chas.
left.
Grab your partner by the head and reveal to them the ultimate secret.
Yes.
I can't believe we're listing them. I want to move on because we've already used quite a bit of time on the first one. We got 10 songs and an adventure to write. I think we've got the key parts of this one. I think and then we're going to be referencing things because there are themes throughout the whole album.
Yeah.
Yep.
This whole album has so much that you could do with.
Oh, 100%.
We could spend like a whole session on one song and make us.
We could spend
we could
2 hours.
honestly
Yeah.
make a campaign out of one song.
Agreed. Up next is
I'm gonna
3
keep
hours.
listing the steps. You
Yeah, you just keep moving. 3 hours with a close-up magician, I think, is the start of another theme that isn't as prevalent, but it does appear, and that's like unconventional love, unconventional appreciation. Like, this isn't a perfect relationship, but these people like each other a lot still. I think it's the magician's really nervous because the guy hired him to impress the girl, and now the end of the song is them living together happily ever after. And this magician building up his confidence because every night when he goes to bed, he has to do faraway magic. It's a funny song.
I love that line.
Right.
It's just like a magician on the other side of this valley, like miles and miles away. You can't even perceive the magic that he's doing, but that just terrifies the shit out of him. It's like he could be doing anything. He could be doing anything. He could be doing anything.
Far away. I don't know who gets their significant other 3 hours with a close-up magician. 4 clubs,
it's
hearts.
a little insane, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it comes a whole entire lifetime with a close-up magician, so you know what? They like him. Like, they've learned to appreciate this person very much so. And I think there's a similar, like, appreciation built in songs like Beautiful Mind and the reverse style Red Flags. Like they end up falling in love together at the very end of the song, both of those ones. Or not falling in love, but like building a partnership of some kind. It's listing the cha-cha. I might move that to a different page.
Listen.
I might.
I will in a second. Hold on.
Good lord.
This is insane. This is most of the shit.
Here.
I don't know. What were your thoughts on this one, Yoshi?
On the 3 hours of the close-up magician, honestly, like the whole song screams to make him an NPC. Like,
who is this close-up
this
magician?
Yeah, I don't know. There's like a lot of ways you can interpret the song. I personally felt like he's kind of like a Magic Man, Adventure Time, trickster type of character. Whereas like whoever we end up deciding like the BBEG is, like he could be that.
Potential BBEG. The close-up magician BBEG?
Genuinely, I think they're he seems like the kind of guy who would be like maybe ignorantly evil. Like maybe
he's attempting a ritual
hold...
and he accidentally does something truly horrible. And when he's
or he just keeps people captives to watch his close-up magic.
No.
And then people are like, "Hey, you can't kidnap our entire extended family to make them watch you do close-up magic."
Oh,
yep.
No.
But yeah, then again, he isn't exactly a confident magician, which makes it feel more of like an NPC that you see every now and again, and not so evil. But I don't know. That was my interpretation of the character. Is it could be like potential BBEG if you go beyond like the direct, literal, like the lyrics.
I hadn't considered that, but a BBEG, like a big bad final boss, who's just shit scared of everything and is super nervous and overly cautious, and like it's just everything he's doing is by accident, but like it's dooming the entire world. Like that does sound like a pretty fun, unique, different thing of there is no hostile intent with this person at all.
it feels kind of on brand for the campaign.
Exactly.
Like, it just feels like this whole thing is an accident.
Yep. Like, the entire reason that the party is there, that they are gathered together, they're doing things, is because the stupid goddamn magician just, like, I don't know, did something. Like, ripped apart, like, the fabric of reality after he, like, buttoned his pants wrong or something like that.
Or he
And then
said, "Is this your card?" and then pulled a sliver of reality out of space.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, because he was
Like,
performing at the International Dance Hall.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's like, oh, this isn't in the deck of 52. What the fuck?
Yep.
As everything begins to crack, yes.
Oh my god, yeah, because the chorus, 3 hours for the close of magician, 4 of clubs, no, ace of hearts, no, my driver's license, no, an Uno
Uno
card, no, fuck.
It's so funny. I love that one.
Because, like,
he just
that could
has
be...
a crazy deck of cards.
Yep. Like,
Just
it's
a
like,
little bit of
literally,
everything.
it's like he's pulling from his own, deck of many things. Like,
He's
the
got-
close of magician has his own deck of many things.
The 52 card isn't working, so it gets a deck of many things.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
I pulled void! Oh no.
I pulled void.
A magician, a magician with a deck of many things is hilarious. Like, a
Scissor
close-up
card
magician.
disappears.
No. Pick a card, but with a deck of many things is actually insane.
That's
Is
like,
this your card?
they did that in Dungeons and Daddies.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, when he has him draw
how
like
they-
50 of them, yeah.
Well, they, it's the seaweed snacks in
Yep,
the first
seaweed
season.
stacks. Yeah, they have draw from my deck, please and thank you.
Yep.
I recently just watched season 4 of Vox Machina, and they pull out the deck of many. Except it's played as like it was a competitive thing. It was the main characters versus whoever they're dealing with, and it was whoever stops pulling first loses the wager. It was the wager back and forth, which was really funny.
Dear God.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I like the deck of many. I think these would be very fun. I like this close-up magician character. His pants keep falling down. He's not doing too great until you learn how to love him. I do love close-up magician abbreviates to come. I don't know what to do with that.
I think the aspect, like, the idea of having a BBEG who is not, like, evil, but is just incredibly, like, just can't do anything by himself without just
Incredibly
destroying
unlucky.
things.
Yeah.
Not even unlucky, like, he's just so bad at what he's doing that he just is destroying reality around him. Is like, that's a crazy, like, how do you, because it's not just like, oh yeah, like Strahd, like, you know, you can defeat Strahd because he's an evil vampire kind of a thing. Like, you don't have like the moral like ambiguity of like, yes, it's like black and white, like they're a bad guy, that's a good guy, you know, that kind of thing. It's like, well, is he, like, he's bad because he's doing things, but like if you could get him to stop, you know, that kind of a thing. It feels less like a, you have to kill the BB&G and like maybe you have to work with him or something.
You have to convince him that he's not a good musician, or
So stop
musician.
doing magic!
Magician.
You can't do magic!
You can't
Yeah.
do magic anymore, dude.
You gotta invite
Go
him into
work
your
at,
life.
like,
You gotta
Target or
live together.
something.
That's how you do it. You gotta prestidigitate until the break of dawn.
Yep.
I feel like we've gone down a rabbit hole, and I don't want to pressure ourselves too much in one direction. But
Yeah,
we can move on to
but-
the next one. Level Clear.
Ugh.
This one might be my favorite song off the album. This one, I feel like it has the most depth to me, honestly.
I like Level Clear. I think my favorite's probably Hot Shit, just because it's so. It's a
It's really
song about
catchy.
Pluto.
Pluto knows it's
and
hot
it doesn't
shit.
sound like that. Yeah.
This one, I had a crazy thought when I was listening to this one of like, it's after you beat the game, what do? You've done everything you've been told to do, now what? And part of me wants to have this be a 20th level adventure. Like, it is full,
Yeah.
that would allow for the most insanity, the most wild shit and antics, just off the walls, everyone is ultra powerful, now what do? Like,
Yep.
like,
It's like you're already a god. What do? Raise money, charity, save the waves, save the whales, save the trees, save the bees, save all life, win a
The
Nobel Peace Prize. You know, like, what do you do now?
And you gotta fill it up with something. I want a series of like sessions of the campaign that are fully player driven of go do something because we don't have something for you to do, and that's intentional and purposeful.
I have what if Level Clear the song, whatever. What if that's how the campaign starts, as like your maximum level, like you're doing, like, you finished everything, you killed the bad guy, like it starts after you've done everything that a normal campaign would do, and then you get to level clear basically, and you're like, well, what do we do now?
Yep.
And it's like, well, what if we do it again? What if we start from the beginning? It's like, how would we do it different?
Just keep
Would it,
resetting
like, is
the.
it more
Yeah.
like, yeah, and it's like, oh, would you kill the bad guy again? Would you like help him? Would you, like, after everything that you learned, that kind of stuff? Like, it's like a manual reset.
Is our intro the players beating the close-up magician? Like the first session is them finding out about the close-up magician, and then like, all right, you did it. That's the campaign in session 1. Come back next week. We're gonna play again. Have fun.
No, I feel like you'd have to start not with them killing, but like immediately after that. Like they've already done it.
Maybe. And then the close-up magician's
Like
just
you
like, yeah, okay.
like you start in the treasure room. You start
I
in
don't know.
where you were supposed to get.
I feel like starting at like the moment that like the BBEG goes down, and then
Yeah.
like just kind of rush through like the next year or so, like
Time
for
skip kind
them.
of thing.
Yeah, because I feel like the party or just the characters themselves likely wouldn't have like those sorts of thoughts of like, oh, what if we could go back and do it all over again?
Yeah.
They would wait probably quite a long time before they even consider something like that, because they'd be like, we're standing at the top of the mountain. Why in the hell would we, go back down?
Mm-hmm.
What? Yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yes.
I
No,
got it.
that makes sense.
I got it.
Because what if you did that, but it was like the next, like, you time skip, like, you don't time skip, but it's like every year, like, things are happening, so you give like something of the characters to do. You're like, okay, but it has to be something that they finish immediately. So it's like, oh, these goblins are like raiding this town or whatever, and it's like, okay, you can go there, you kill them.
You're 20th level. How do you do it?
Next thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, well, how do you want to do it? Okay, they die. Move on to the next thing. And then everyone's like, what? Like, this is so boring. And you're like, but here's this little button that you can use to reset if you want. Do it from the beginning again.
Like, take a different track. Yeah.
Like, it's kind of like an intriguing thing. Like, people would probably be like, no, let's stay on level 20. And people would be like, let's do it again.
I like the
'Cause, like,
idea of our first treasure room being a portal to the interdimensional dance hall is what the players unlocked, and now they can see
Yep.
the full scope of the universe. Is like, and that was session 1, and now it's like, now what do we do when we know it's as large as it is? Do we go back
Yep.
and do the things over again? We can go to a different planet that's identical, except it's 20 years in the past or something, and 20 levels in the past.
Like, no matter what, like, something's going to change. Like, you can stay at the dance floor at the end of the universe, You can have as many Bellinis as you want.
I'm just talking about Bellinis the whole time. Level clear, lie in bed, think about what that guy said.
Yep.
Yeah, because some of these are
'Cause I
not
feel-
nice. Some of these are just like,
No.
Deal some drugs to kids.
yeah,
Yep.
grab a guy, beat him up, threaten his life, take his stuff, start a crime.
Start
like,
a crime.
Hide
Start
some
a crime
bodies
syndicate.
in a fridge.
it's finding meaning in a meaningless world. It's kind of cool.
And that's the thing. That's like that's the vibe I feel like we want to like invoke in some of these players, is like the end of the game, like the end, like the 20th level, the highest level you can get to, is not like, for like whatever characters they're playing to start with. It's like, it's not worth it for them. They haven't done the things to like make it worth it to get to those higher levels. Like, they started as gods.
They start at
Like,
level
what would
clear.
you do?
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, you started at the end of the level. You started with the final boss in Elden Ring and you killed it. Like, what do? It's not worth it for you.
I love that being the beginning of the campaign so much. Yeah. I don't.
Because the last words in level clear. Even if you did defeat me, what would you do then?
They repeat it several times throughout the song. It's kind of awesome.
Yep. It makes you like, you're like, ah. cure the famous deadly cheese knees disease. That doesn't have to be.
Well, you did popularize it. You did make sure you bring awareness to it.
Yeah, raise awareness, cure the famous.
The Che's knees
Don't
disease
even
is now
try to
canon.
sleep.
It's there. Don't even try to sleep. Yeah, because it's like you can't rest. You got to keep moving. You have to do something. Come on, figure it out. Like,
Yep.
find meaning. You have to. Which is cool because if you watch, I know we're going to talk about the videos and all. Songs is their own. The full song uploaded to his channel has the very beginning of like this toad-like character thanking Mario. He's dressed himself up as Mario, saying, "Good job, you beat Bowser. You can be done playing." And he went, "Well, I can't. I have to keep going. Click, continue, continue, continue." Until end of the song, it's like, even if you did defeat me, what would you do then? They reset the game. Toad goes back to Mario and says, "Hey, there's a new thing. You can now fight this person instead." And he goes, "No, I'm not going to do it." "What do you mean? There's a new boss to fight." "No, I'm going to go to sleep." And then he passes out on his couch.
Yep.
He finally goes to sleep. Finally gets some rest at the very end of it. But yeah, I love this one.
Like on the, and I don't know if we'll spend too much more time on this song, but on the topic that you guys were saying of like starting after like the boss fight, like at the end of the day, like if we were watching a TV show, I think it would be, you know, very, very interesting. But you know, this is still a game where you want people to feel some level of progression. I think maybe some way to infuse or to combine the two things is maybe have it where like the BBEG, let's just say that it is the close-up magician, the cum, to shorten it.
Okay.
It's the cum in the party, and
Fuck.
you know, the cum in the party.
No.
Stop
We
saying
stop.
it! Stop!
It's like the CUM or something.
The CUM in the party.
There you go.
They're both like interdimensional beings that are just kind of locked in this endless cycle of like it kind of doesn't really matter what they do. Like, let's say you start the party at the end, they finish killing him, and then you know they go to the interdimensional dance floor, and then they just kind of they have to do it again because he's still out there, and they have to do, you know, a new thing and a new thing and a new thing, but it's endless. Like,
Well, that's
I got the idea
thing.
with like all of the different verses with like,
Uh-huh.
oh, you could go back to school, or oh, you could be evil, or oh, you could, you know, move to a whole different country and whatever, whatnot. But like, at the end of the day, it's like, you know, I don't know. I feel like that might be a little bit more fun to play, I guess. Like, it still gives some feeling of progression.
That's the only thing is that like I'm just thinking like if I played and it was like your first session was killing the bad guy and you knew that you still had to do it. I feel like starting after the bad guy after you've killed the bad guy I think would be more interesting for me because you wouldn't know what's at the end. Because like your characters technically just killed the bad guy, but you yourself haven't experienced it yet. I feel like if I started something and immediately killed the final boss and had to start at the beginning again, I'd be like, why would I? Like I know what's at the end because I've already done it. That's the only thing that I was like, that might be. I think there's different ways that you could make. I don't know. Like you could make them both work. I can't think that far ahead. I need to write it all down
Yeah.
and then like
Well,
I need
like,
to write both
We
options
can definitely
out
come
and then
back
have
to
like
this. This is,
everything.
yeah.
yeah, we can come back to it. It was just my thought of like,
Mhm.
you know, you could try different things, and like the journey will be different,
Mhm.
but like the destination, it won't mean that you kill him, but like the destination is always the magician. Like,
Yes.
every other person is singular to that timeline or that
Mhm.
reality, but the party and the magician are both interdimensional and both completely aware that, like, let's say it's a party of 4 and the magician, like those 5 beings are the only ones of their kind, and they can experience everything as a unit. So
That's
they're
the only
just
thing
kind
that
of
I
like
feel
locked.
like I feel like would be difficult if any of your PCs died.
Well, they would come back
Like-
on the next time loop.
Yes, but the next
Mhm.
time loop would be after you killed the BBEG.
Because he's coming back
That's
too.
when you're looping.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. But that's the only thing that I was like, if you were playing like a character and your character died and you wanted to come back, you came back in like the that same loop or whatever, you'd have to just like, I feel like that would be weird to bring back a player character that's not of those original 5 if they're the ones that have their own timeline. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, if there's like, if they have their own timelines, like you would be adding like another person, or you would like remove them from their timeline and then kind of like splice them in. I'm trying to think of it, and I was like, I'm trying to think of like a diagram. It's like a horizontal line with an end, and then everything else is spaghettied in between.
Just
Kinda
make
time
a
travel.
D&D campaign where everyone has to play 5D chess, and if anyone loses, the whole campaign's
God.
over.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That's
intense.
horrific.
That's intense.
Yeah.
This song has given us a lot of ideas. I don't know if we need to base the entire campaign around this one, but I think there's some very interesting ideas that can come from it, for sure.
Well, I think
Mhm.
the ideas that are in Level Clear, like the actual idea behind the song, is a really good base to start, like with a setting, with kind of like the actual like overarching vague plot is a really good way to take it from there, because it has a lot to do with like, it is its own thing, but it also encapsulates what happens in like the album itself. Like Transcendental Cha 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 doesn't really sound like an entire campaign kind of plot wise, but I think Level Clear definitely gives you like ideas.
I agree.
I mean, yeah. My take on Level Clear as a whole, like, I do love the song, but, like, it does feel like a little too meta
Mm,
to be, like, the foundation of a campaign. Like, in the
yeah.
notes that I wrote, and we'll get to the song Lo-Fi later on, but, like, for me personally, I feel like Lo-Fi has a lot more themes to it that can be pulled from
Yep.
to be a foundational um, song for the campaign. But yeah,
Okay. No, that makes sense.
We keep cruising.
I understand.
We keep cruising. This could
Yeah,
be hard.
I was like, we got a few of them. We can come back and we can make them kind of like match each other later as well.
yeah.
Up next is Silver's favorite out of the album.
Yeah, it's hot shit.
It's hot shit.
It's hot shit. I love hot shit. I used to
It's
listen to this when I was
hot.
walking into class. It's like for me, it sounds like a feel good song. I have a few songs that sound specifically like feel good songs, and this is one that I was like, I love listening to it.
It's pretty good, feel good.
It's a nerdy feel good song. I love that.
It is, and I love Pluto and I love the planets, and I was like, oh, this is just it. This is just it.
I love it. What's,
Yeah, I think
what's one line?
my two favorite in the album are Hot Shit and then Perception Check for sure.
I've seen a perfect protostar. I've seen a triple quasar, but I've never seen a dwarf planet go this hard.
Go this hard. Yup. Isn't it so good?
So I love this one so much.
And Pluto knows it.
You fucking
know
it.
Pluto knows it.
Pluto don't give a shit what
I'm
you
on
think it
Genius
is.
Lyrics right now, and
I
I
don't
see
need
the
to be a planet because I know that I'm still worth it, baby.
I see
oh
the
my god.
picture for Pluto that they're using for the song in the Genius Lyrics. It's literally
Is it
just
crazy? I need to
it's
see.
funny. Hold on, like I'll describe it, but maybe
I think you can
Tavern,
Discord
you can
me.
look it
I
up
can
real
show
quick.
it
Yeah.
off. I can show it off here if you
yeah
send it to the Discord.
It's literally just Pluto wearing like rectangle glasses.
Oh my god,
poorly
he's
drawn.
wonderful.
That's hot shit right there.
Where'd you
That's
put
hot
it?
shit.
Why does Silver?
He's
I
got a
don't get
little.
it.
He's got a little star
He's
jacket
got a wizard jacket
on.
on.
I'm receiving it. Where
Rose
is it?
Merlin.
Fine. I'll be back.
Here, I can send it. Here.
Face.
Oh, he's so cute.
Hot
Where do you
shit.
want it?
Just anywhere. As long as I have it. I don't have it.
I know.
I've seen the animation. I think I've seen this before.
Here,
Oh, I
it's going
haven't
on a
seen this.
quest.
Never mind. This is awesome.
Look at him.
Pluto knows Pluto's hot shit. He doesn't need you.
Pluto knows Pluto's hot shit.
Welcome in, Jimmy. I didn't say hi when you came in. I'm sorry. Pluto
Hi.
knows Pluto's hot shit.
I said hello.
We gotta, yes. There's a lot of fun stuff to do with this one, I think. It definitely solidifies that meme of building confidence, ignoring your self-doubt. Not ignoring it, but...
Hot shit sounds like the it sounds like the NPC that the party brings with them.
They gotta build him up.
Yeah.
I do like that. I like the end goal of the campaign is building up either it's tough to make the players feel things like force them to like, hey, you have to do this by the end of the campaign.
Yep.
But it is a lot easier for like, hey, you gotta get this NPC to start believing in themselves.
Yeah.
To like build
And that's
themselves
the thing,
up.
like, you know, because if Pluto needs to start believing in themselves by the end of the campaign, and then you get to the BBEG, and then you get to the magician when you get to the end, it'll be so much more worth it because you're like, ah, yeah, look, like we helped Pluto. Like he has, like, look, he's got so much of a motivation now. And you get to, if your BBEG is the close-up magician or whatever.
We show
Then
the
you're like,
close-up
think-
magician, yeah.
I love to think that the magician and Pluto like knew each other vaguely before,
yes.
like at the start, and then they don't really like know each other or meet with each other a whole lot. But then towards the end, like at the beginning, Pluto's just wearing like t-shirt and shorts kind of vibe, and then
Yep.
at the end, the magician's like, "What the hell are you wearing? Are those fresh Jordan 1s? What the fuck?
Yup. Like
Why are
the
you so
Pluto
fucking
gets a
clean,
makeover.
bro?" Yeah.
Pluto gets a makeover.
He got the Ray-Bans on, puffer
Yep.
jacket, some Jordan 1s.
We gotta make
And
sure
I
Pluto
like
knows Pluto's hot shit.
I like the idea that Pluto gets a makeover, but none of the clothes go together because none of the people in the party actually know how to dress anyone.
Well, I mean, the whole campaign is chaotic, so there's probably like
Exactly.
he's probably wearing pants on his head or fucking
Yep.
It's what's on
flip-flops
the
as
inside, you
gloves.
know? That's the important part.
Flip-flops as gloves.
My issue is we can't have Pluto being the person who builds up his confidence, right? Because Pluto already knows he's hot shit.
Pluto does know he's hot shit.
Pluto
Well, maybe
baseline.
Pluto
Pluto's
knows he's
the
hot shit, but he
baseline.
doesn't believe it. Maybe
Oh.
Pluto doesn't believe that he's hot shit. So that's why he's going with the. So that's why he's going with the party.
He knows, but he doesn't
because
believe it.
he doesn't believe that he's actually hot shit. So he's like,
Yeah,
I need
I'm
to go on an
awesome,
adventure,
but-
and I need to find people that. I need to find a way to prove to myself that I am confident and I am brave and I am hot shit. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
maybe he finds a glowing piece of armor or something like that. And he's like, I am hot shit.
I can't believe this is the most I've ever said hot shit in my life.
It's I think the most I've ever said Pluto in my life too. So that's
Sorry, he was
and
jealous of his
the
color,
space
son.
metaphors are so fun.
It's so fun. Yeah.
I think whoever Pluto ends up being needs to speak in space metaphors and or have relevant space information and space facts no matter what.
Well, he talks about all the other planets as if they're also people, which they are. They're all just
Yes.
they're all just like
In specific, like Jupiter,
Jupiter's a failed star.
Jupiter, Earth, the Sun. Jupiter, Earth, and the Sun, I think, are by name.
So, like,
Halley's
are you
Comet.
thinking?
Because the star isn't a black hole. The star is jealous
Yep.
of being a black hole.
Yeah.
So would the
Mention-
NPC of Pluto be like the representation of Pluto, or
That's why I was like, it doesn't have to
It
be
kinda- it
Pluto. That's why
depends
I
on
put
the
Pluto
setting.
in. That's what I was like, I put Pluto in quotation marks on the document because I was like, doesn't necessarily have to be Pluto, but I think
Be a guy named
just
Pluto.
has to have the kind of like idea around it, you know, like someone that
Yeah.
needs to like build themselves up. Doesn't have to be Pluto. But I think for the sake of the album, is they are called Pluto in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
Maybe not by name, but they are Pluto.
I like it. because Pluto would be jealous of Jupiter, who is jealous of the sun
Yep.
because he's a failed star. The sun is jealous of a black hole because they can't consume everything, and the black hole is jealous of Pluto because Pluto knows Pluto's hot shit. Out of
Yep.
everything the black hole's ever seen, when I'm
They're
supermassive, I'll be
such
baddest.
a bad bitch sucking up reality. The black hole needs to be the coolest person around. Like, oh my god.
I don't think anyone's gonna be around the black hole.
Well, it's got to be the
That's the
supermassive
point.
black hole is
Yeah,
the biggest,
the
baddest.
baddest, supermassive thing to exist. Spun in the middle of them all and said, I think I'm seeing shit.
I've seen a perfect protostar. I've seen a triple quasar. I've never seen a
Gonna-
dwarf planet go this hard.
Yep. Oh my gosh.
shit.
What the hell? What does a triple quasar look like? Give me a second.
What's a perfect protostar look like?
A triple quasar.
Yeah, that's pretty
Okay.
sweet.
Oh, it's. Oh my god. It's just 3 black holes next to each other, basically.
That's cool.
What?
They can do
What's
that.
this? Let me see. Oh my god. There's a lot of numbers. I'm getting out of there. I can't.
This is more
That's like
sciencey than
actual
I can handle.
astrophysics. I was like, oh my god. There was like 4 formulas on my screen, and I didn't like any of that, so I got rid of it.
I think that's just their name.
I don't care. There's a lot of.
Are you talking about like the QQQJ1519 plus 0627?
Yeah,
you
that's
mean the-
exactly
Say that again.
what
We
I
gotta
looked
make
at.
that. We gotta make that a
Second
character.
discovered triple quasar.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah,
Pluto's a big round
Crazy
guy.
name.
That's what he is. He's
I'm
just a
surprised
big
Elon
round-
Musk hasn't taken that already. But
If one of
Yeah.
his kids that.
Chi Alpha, whatever, and then there's
Chi Alpha.
QQQJ1.
Leave him out of it. No, I love hot shit.
QQQJ1.
And Perception Check is probably the most. Is it the most popular Tom Hardy song?
Well, it blew up on TikTok, so I think
It
that's
did.
why.
I don't have the numbers on this one, but
Mm-mm.
it blew up. It huge blew up on
Oh,
TikTok. Yeah,
Yep.
it's funny. You have to have
Can I
seen the
find it
animation
on-
for this one. This one's like crazy popular.
I have. No, I haven't. I
Oh,
saw
never mind.
he has like a IRL one
Yep.
when he posted it to like YouTube. It's like a YouTube short or whatever, and I
Mhm.
saw that.
That one is funny too.
Ugh, I love Perception Check though. Perception Check brings characters in, but I don't know if it's like
I don't know what to do with this song realistically. What did I even write down?
Yeah.
I wrote down this thing. It like if the other ones are about building up your confidence, Perception Check is max confidence. It is the max. I am
Yep.
full of myself. Like I am perfect.
It
I
is.
only roll nat 20s. Everyone else is nat 1s. I'm incredible.
Mhm.
Waste everyone's time.
I feel like maybe Perception Check is like what the BBEG turns into. If we start with the close-up magician, I feel like Perception Check is where the BBEG ends. Like the charisma.
Yeah, I'm actually fucking perfect at what I'm doing. I screw everything
Exactly.
else.
Like it's like, oh, you go up, like you're trying to fix the BBG. You're like, hey, like there's things that you're doing, like this isn't like okay or whatever. And they're like, what do you mean? I am the best at what I'm doing. You know, like I am cool. And then, or yeah, yeah, loot that body.
Loot that body, go loot that body, gonna loot the motherfucker.
There you go. And I feel like it'd be perfect if we made, because the like our BBEG as like a bard would go crazy. I feel like I don't think I've ever faced a BBEG that was a bard.
That's who Tom Hardy
'Cause I
played
gave-
in Vox
I was like-
Machina. Just gonna say.
He what?
He wasn't a BBEG who was a bard, but he was a prominent villain who was a bard.
He was? Oh my
He
god.
gets a song. So
Oh.
Tom Hardy plays the Dark Bard, I think is the name I saw on the internet from season 4 of Vox Machina.
Oh, really?
And there's like a
We're
head-to-head
post
amp battle.
This song.
I'm only on like the second episode though.
Of season 4.
Maybe I haven't gotten there.
I'll
yet.
shut up. No, it's like one episode, and then he's like around for the rest of them. He's just he's hanging out. It's fun. It's just that is Tom
Didn't-
Hardy. That is Tom Hardy voicing the character.
That's hilarious. Didn't the season like literally just come out?
Yeah, I like watched. I binged it all my flights Friday.
Jesus.
Dang. I was like, it can't have been like a week.
I think it
For
came out
it.
beginning of June.
Beginning of June.
Vox Machina, the season 4 of Vox Machina
Really?
was slowly releasing over June. I think it was like June 3rd was the
Machina
first
season
episode.
4. Oh, yep, June 3rd to June 24th.
I got 3rd right. Holy shit! I didn't watch
That's
it until
crazy.
last
I
week.
play too much Skyrim. You watch too much Vox Machina. It's fine.
All right, I'll shut up about spoilers and stuff, but it's very fun. It's very fun. Gonna loot that, buddy. I love this one. I do like this overconfidence. I feel like that's the main thing to pull from this one. It's a good D&D
No.
song.
I feel like it could also be fun to do like a brief like ultimate meta where it's like the characters know they're being played and they're like,
it could be
like
funny.
they have like an introspective like, oh my god, I'm a character in a oh wow, what are we doing now?
What are we,
Like,
what are we hanging out with? Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that you guys like went so far deep into this. When I listened to Perception Check, I thought it would just be funny for like at some point the party will like put on the dark cloaks and then have
Yep.
to beat the shit out of like the barbarian, the rogue, and the bard.
That would be funny. That would be funny. Like
And
your
it's just-
classic, like at one point in the story, all the adventurers find the classic D&D party and just have to
Yeah.
beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, and like I wrote down the names. It's Steve, Tom, and the barbarian doesn't have a name or isn't named.
Yeah, because there's
Right.
there's the DM, there's the guy who's unnamed, and then Steve and Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah, because verse 1 is Tom, verse 2 is Tom, the unnamed guy, and Steve.
Critical
Yeah.
save, see what you do. I believe in anticipation my rogue would hide behind a tree. Yep.
That one.
That one. It's a critical fail. I like
Classic.
that. That could be perfect for one of the time loops. If we're doing this like different, same characters, new world, like doing that over and over again. I like that. All right, don't touch my ladder. We don't have lyrics on Spotify. Do you think I can find them online?
Genius probably has them.
Her an expansion pack. I like this one. This was another one.
I was listening to it as I was playing The Sims, and I was like, wait a minute, this song's about me. As I accidentally got one of my Sims killed because he got struck by a meteor, I was like, wait a second.
Really nothing you can do about that.
No, genuinely nothing I could do. I put him inside the building and he got struck by a meteorite through the building, so I genuinely couldn't do anything.
It's a canon moment, really.
Yep.
There was nothing. Oh, there's so many ads. Touch my ladder. This isn't gonna work. All right, there's no lyrics to this one. Sorry, y'all. You're gonna have to take
I
our
found
word for
them.
it.
What are
I
you
found them.
having issues
I'm just
with?
trying to get them up on the stream, and it is not working at all.
Oh, I pulled
burn.
them up on Genius, but I'm looking at it
Yeah,
on my
I got 'em
iPad,
on
so it might be
Genius, too.
different.
All right, I'll see you,
might be
Jimmy. Have a good
different
rest of your evening. Yeah, I could have. I just have it on my own side thing. I did find them. I'm just not gonna. I need to get them up. All right, don't touch my ladder. I like this one. Again, same theme of building confidence, building belief in yourself. He doesn't want to kill his sim anymore. The sim is asking, "Hey, I've got so much left to do," and then he finds himself to either love himself or love the sim, or
It's an interesting metaphor of like he can't take care of himself, but he takes care of the sim that is him.
Until at the end
I
of the
named
song,
one of my
right?
sims after me. I take care of him, and that's a fact. I bought him a scuba pack. I'm
That's
not
the end of the
strong enough
song.
just to let him out that pool yet. Yeah, I know. That's what I've said.
Oh, he never gets out of the pool?
Nope.
I don't think he does, no.
But he doesn't know how. Is that it?
Yeah, he removed the ladder. If you take the ladder out, the Sims can't figure it out.
They
Bitch is
can't get
gonna
out.
try to remove my ladder. It's like from the like verse 1 is the Sim.
Yep, this is
basically.
him saying, "Hey, please don't kill me. I'm in a cruel situation."
Yeah, well, I ignore most of my other Sims. One is named Tom. It's just me, but sadder. I put him in a pool and I remove the ladder. It makes me wonder if there is a god. Is he the one that made you so damn hot and made me in his image, but sadder?
I think this is the
And then
sim
the
talking
chorus.
to God.
That's
like,
what I
I
think.
can't believe
It's
you're
I
gonna
like
don't
kill
think he
me.
does remove the ladder. I think he's just like right about to, and then it's the sim like
The ladder's
ending
gone.
his life.
The ladder is gone and is never removed. It's never played back. It's I'm not strong enough
no,
just to
it's
let him out
not.
of the pool yet. That's not a metaphor. I
No.
just don't know how to do it.
No, it's like
No, it
no,
says
the
they're
ladder's
gonna
there.
try to remove my ladder.
Yeah, because in the chorus, it's "Bitch, don't you touch my ladder."
Yeah, but I think the ladder's
It's not.
gone.
It's not actually ever removed.
Oh, okay.
He's just like, no, don't touch it. He's like, no, no, no.
Don't. Oh, you're not
He's
letting
like,
him get out of the pool. Okay.
that's why he's like, I'm not strong enough just to let him out that pool yet. Like he wants to kill him, but he's like, I can't let him out, but I don't want to remove the ladder.
But there
He just
is
doesn't
a
know how to
way
do
out.
it.
There's a way out.
Yep.
He just doesn't know how to remove the ladder. Is crazy.
Yep.
So he would kill the sim, but he doesn't know how.
Mm-hmm.
Until then, I bought him a synthesizer.
Yep.
Well, you buy him a scuba pack so he can live in the pool.
Precisely.
Yeah. But he doesn't remove the ladder. That's the thing.
There's
Is
always
don't
a ladder.
touch my ladder. The ladder is there. It doesn't get removed, but he's keeping him in the pool. He's like, I don't know. He's like, I gotta get rid of it.
Because he's talking about his girl and how he'd do anything for her, and then he talks about
Yes.
himself. No, right here, first line. I put him in a pool. I removed the ladder. The ladder's gone. First
Do
verse.
I not? I don't
First
have the.
verse.
Mine verse 1 says, "Hey girl, how could you know my love is true? I named one of my Sims after you."
I take care of her. That's a fact. I bought her an expansion pack. I buy her clothes, art, and fancy things.
No, he's right.
Oh yeah, I
put
put him in a pool and I removed the ladder. No, you're good. Yeah.
There is no ladder, and he can't put the ladder back in because he doesn't know how.
My sadder bitch is gonna try to
Oh,
remove
I
my.
see.
Oh, I understand. He took the ladder out of the pool for his sim, but he's talking about bitch is gonna try and remove my ladder as though he is the sim. So he's like, God
Oh.
is gonna try and remove my ladder. He's like, no.
Fuck. Oh, if that were me in the pool, I
Yep.
feel like I'm drowning right now.
He's
I
like,
feel like
I got
I'm
shit to do.
drowning.
He's like, I got rhymes to spit. I got drugs to quit. I got bills to pay. I got dumb shit to say. Bitch, don't you touch my ladder. He's like, let me live. I got love to give. I've got a life to live. So that's why
So
he
is it like a meta thing, or it's like
it is
he
a meta
thinks-
thing.
okay?
It's like
so
it's a layer of meta here that
his
he's
girl
like,
is gonna take the ladder from him.
well, he is like,
My God,
he
is
took the ladder
trying
from
to
his
take my
sim to kill
ladder.
his sim, and but the sim is himself, and so he's like, no, I got stuff to do. He's like, I don't want to touch my ladder. He's like, no, leave the ladder in my pool so I can get out. But he's gonna kill the sim that's actually just him.
But he decides in the end to not kill the sim. He gives him a
He
scuba
does.
pack. No, he gives him a scuba pack.
Yep.
And then he's like, I would give
Yeah,
you a
I bought
ladder
him a
out,
scuba
but I don't know how to put it back in.
Yep. It's kind of like him re-understanding himself. He's like, oh, I'll just kill the sim, you know. He's like, oh, whatever. And then he's like, no, you know, actually, I kind of feel bad. I got him a scuba pack so he can just live in the pool.
That's about as far as I can go. I think the
I
biggest.
feel like the only thing that I'd want to do D&D wise with this is just make it in an encounter, so I don't have to like think about it and argue with the players about what the fuck is going on.
What does this mean?
I feel like it could be an interesting puzzle
Yeah.
to like keep your sim alive.
How do you put a ladder
like,
back
a
in the pool?
It's like it would be an interesting like puzzle.
Just make
of
the party
being,
play
like,
Sims.
like literally, like it's literally like a sim is you. It's like you have to keep yourself alive. Don't let them die. You know, it wouldn't be very interesting. You'd have to do something more fun. But I think it would be an interesting like meta moment of like, here's a puzzle you have to complete. That's like you are playing your character. Go ahead.
Well, it's
You're playing your character.
You have your character. Your characters get sent to the world with their exact opposite, their exact copies, their exact duplicates, and it's like, all right, you can't talk to them, but you have to influence their lives away so they don't die by the end of the day. And
Yep.
like their duplicates are always getting themselves into stupid trouble. So it's like, now I gotta go do this thing. I gotta go kill this lich before my duplicate kills themselves on the lich or whatever stupid thing was about to happen. That'd be a fun time loop.
It's like literally you like
You play
becoming
God
the
with yourself.
god of yourself. Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh my god, do you know those? This is gonna be a crazy poll, and you're gonna have to tell me if you understand or not. But like, way long time ago, at peak of like Minecraft YouTubers, there's like it's like Death Run, Minecraft Death Run. So there's a bunch of people that are like,
Oh yeah.
running along like obstacles, and there's someone who is just like God that's like behind like a one-way mirror, and they can hit a button, and they have to try and kill everyone else. It's kind of like that. Like you have one person that's like the evil sim who's just trying to kill everyone else, and you're
Well, it's the
trying to
magician.
live.
The magician's trying to kill him, and you're trying to stop the magician without
Yep,
anyone finding
exactly, and you
out.
have to try and stop him.
This is post magician's confidence.
Yep, this is the final battle of the game.
The ladder is the final thing.
Yep.
That's awesome. All right, we got lo-fi. Yoshi, I think you said you had some ideas for lo-fi.
I
Yeah,
didn't have
like-
any, so
I don't
Yeah.
have a
Oh
ton.
well. So this would be kind of in a different direction, but in lo-fi, there's a I don't remember the bar exactly, but it's something about like supervillain states on TV, Earth is under attack, and humanity is subjugated, and it like gave me the idea of like the party is on Earth originally, and like the villain knows like the party might stop them or can stop them, so all they do is just send them on the other side of the universe, so
Mhm.
hence the end of the universe. And then they find like some spaceship or something with a dance floor in it, and they have to like Star Trek Voyager their way back to Earth.
Mm. Oh yeah, like it's almost like whoops, we're gonna have to like ooh, put a break on the high fantasy. We're gonna have to do some like space stuff in order to get back to the actual timeline we need to be in, kind of a thing.
Yeah. It's a lot less meta
Yeah,
than what we were previously talking about, but I thought that would be
it'd be really
a more
interesting.
grounded, yeah,
Yeah,
a more
it would be
grounded
so
campaign.
interesting to like part way through your high fantasy to have to switch gears and be like, okay, we have to get back to our original time loop so we can fix the stuff that's like in our world, but also not fuck up this one irredeemably.
Yeah, I would say like it was more so just going to the end of the universe, and then I don't think my original thought was with any time shenanigans, although I feel like if you start at the end of the universe trying to get back to Earth, you kind of have to.
Yep.
I don't think there's any way that you would be able to get back without some fucking time shenanigans. But yeah, I don't know. I
He
feel like
does a
that would
John
be
Mulaney impression at the end of this song.
of lo-fi. Oh yeah, he does.
My voice is kind of John Mulaney. It's getting more John Mulaney. I'm doing a John Mulaney impersonation now. Hey, you can't hear it very well because the music's almost quiet, but I'm very John Mulaney.
Put John Mulaney in so the party can kill him.
No, he can't be. He's not going to be canon. We can't make
He
him
is. He
canon.
has to be canon. He has to be somewhere.
No.
John. John is in the game now. Damn it. No. We don't need to make John.
Okay, if we have to make
We don't have to
you want
make
a list
everything.
of
We
the
don't have to
things
do
that-
everything.
if we made everything in this song canon, we'd have to not only
Make Earth.
Doctor is canon, Earth is canon, the 8-bit is canon, temperature, lo-fi in general, the sun, slow flight, the basements,
All right,
the
fine.
CIA,
Fuck it. John
this-
Mulaney's not canon. Then John, we're fine.
X-rays,
So we don't need
Steel,
John Mulaney in the campaign in this
vapor
family.
waves.
I know
Oh
we're
my
so
God,
anti-John Mulaney.
Super cyclones.
This is a funny one.
What? Tokyo, the TV, Earth, human. There's so much shit.
Finding a way back to normalcy. Whatever that ends up being, either it's getting out of the end of the universe, or getting back to Earth, or
Mhm.
getting back to the timeline you need to be at. One of those things. He's just so chill. He's just so awesome. This is kind of that also
just
the
so chill.
overconfidence as well. Not even
oh,
overconfidence.
oh my god. Okay, if our BBEG is the close-up magician.
I love that there was a throwaway line from
Pluto-
Yoshi and it's just
and-
now going to be the PPG.
if
It'd be really
Pluto-
funny
yeah.
if this was the
Pluto is-
case.
Yeah, if Pluto is the is like an NPC that travels along with the party, what if then Lo-Fi is the the wizened old wizard that like instructs the party as like their master or something like that.
You mean
He like gives
Obi-Wan
them
Kenobi?
information.
Lo-Fi
Yes,
is Obi-Wan
exactly.
Kenobi.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Luke, you
Lo-Fi,
must
can you please
master the
tell us?
Force
Yeah.
and kill your father.
The close-up magician.
The close-up magician is the entire party's father.
Yep. Oh no! And
Dead-
he's a bard! And his
Deadbeat
initials are the
bard.
C-U-M! And this-
Deadbeat magician bard father.
They're all the party members are
Uh,
half siblings.
Oh my god!
Very on brand.
Oh god,
Yup.
no.
Of course
That's-
he would.
oh.
Of course, the deadbeat dad would be the one to fuck up the entire universe.
Yep.
We're doing so much to this
Oh
poor
my
close-up
God.
magician. I feel bad.
We're
Well,
ripping into him.
He's just
He's a deadbeat father now, so I don't
That's
feel. I don't
so
feel too bad for him.
brutal.
Yep.
I think he had a poor relationship with his own dad was one of the lines in the song. That's why he's crying, I think.
Oh really?
I think it is. This
No,
is
I think you're
rough.
thinking of his mother is in remission line.
Oh, yeah, his mother has cancer or something, doesn't she? Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh.
Oh no.
there's a lot of hurt in the magician family.
Alright. I like lo-fi. That's fun. I don't know how we got to deadbeat dad close-up magician from lo-fi, but I'm there for it. What the hell? Up next is red flags. I wrote down a couple
But red
things. This
flags
is-
reverse.
It is red flags
Red
reverse.
flags.
I just have red.
It's
yeah.
not. It's not the only. It's not the regular red flags, which is weird because I don't know where the regular red flags is or what album it's in.
Big
Let me
Dumb
see if I can
Idiot.
find it.
It is on an album.
Oh, it's the brain one, isn't it?
Yeah. I think this
Yes,
was
yes,
like a
yes.
joke song that he made for like Halloween or something, and then just
I
put
think
it
it. Well,
onto
because
an
it
EP.
features Montaigne.
I think they
I think
both
Montaigne?
feature Montaigne, don't they? They both do.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. She's the female voice.
Yeah.
I just don't know. I don't remember how to say her name.
I think it's. I was never gonna try because I knew someone was gonna know and just correct me, but I'm glad we got there in the end. I think I brought it up a little bit earlier, but it's definitely like the unusual relationship bond connection thing of this is a very strange couple to have, but together they're making something work, which is really fun. Mundane and crazy.
What is that thing? What is that thing that they're making work?
The Human
It's when someone's
Centipede
favorite movie
movies.
is favorite human. God. It's them describing the wedding theme is Human Centipede, and there's only one mouth to feed. It works perfect. We'll save on catering. It's such a crazy
It's so
bar.
awful.
Oh no.
Definitely villains.
I can finally
Definitely
sew a mouth
villains.
to a butt.
Yep.
Kill them.
I can finally open
They-
myself
Let
up.
the,
they
let
have
the
to be,
party
like-
fight them.
Like they have to be like the henchmen. They have to be the
Yeah.
primary henchmen of the BBEG.
If you're the best man, you know the deal. Pucker up.
Oh, what if
Oh my
like what if
God.
I
their
hate
deal?
it.
So what if they're just called like the couple? So like and they're like the henchmen of the BBEG and maybe the party has to like interrupt their date and make sure that it goes terribly, but they can't because these two are just so into each other that no matter what they say or do, they can't stop like the human centipede from just like becoming their entire personalities. They are red flags. They're a red flag couple.
Oh no.
You have
Or-
to keep. You have to like do the same thing we were talking about before of like intervening in the past or something and keeping
Yup.
them from talking about like movies, like bringing up
Yeah.
the topic.
Don't talk about our
Maybe
favorite
it's
movie,
something-
please. Don't talk about
Yeah,
your favorite movie.
Maybe it's something in like so when the party loops, maybe they don't remember like everything, but maybe they have like notes that are down that like someone took shitty notes and they're like stop the date and you're like what does that mean? And you just
Yeah.
have to like kind of figure out what that means. So it's a little bit of like mystery, but it's like it needs to like happen kind of a thing or something like that. So it's like, oh, like what does that mean? Like what does the stop the date mean? It's like don't mention the human centipede? Like what?
Don't
Like,
bring
what is
up-
that about?
You stop the human centipede. You're like, what the fuck?
Don't even think about the human centipede.
Yeah, don't even think about it.
Oh, that's too
that would be
funny.
absolutely nasty.
That's
Mhm.
ridiculous.
That would be a phenomenal like villain duo.
They'd be fun. Yeah, if they can't stop it, like they have to fight him in the big final climax or something, and it's
Yep.
just horrible.
Human centipede
And
final boss with the
maybe they
magician.
first meet them. Maybe they first meet them when they're on their date, and then they meet them later, and they've created a human centipede, and they're like, "Dear God, we should have stopped this when it started."
These are like two of the NPCs that are also stuck in the time loop that the player's like, yep, that's that couple again. Disgusting.
Okay,
I think we have like a whole cast of
Hear me
characters who's
out.
stuck in this
Hear
loop
me
together.
out. so let's say the party doesn't stop them, and then this fucking monster shows up in the boss fight, right? You're following me?
Okay.
Yep, gotcha.
Imagine the human centipede. This couple feels like the type of couple that would sew their butts together and then sew their collective butt onto the first person of the human centipede.
You are unfortunately correct that is what that sounds
Oh,
like.
I don't want to make a strength save to not be sewed to someone's ass.
No, but it would be so funny.
No, it would be the couple sewing themselves together and then sewing them to the first person in line of the
So
centipede.
it's a chimera. It's a
It's like a
three-headed human centipede.
Yeah.
That's horrible. Oh my God.
I don't want it.
It's
Oh my
Cerberus, but a
God.
human centipede.
Ugh.
I do love this couple. I do love that they're in the game. This is perfect.
don't
This
love
is
them.
how it should be.
I hope they
This
die
is how-
a slow and miserable death.
The party solves problem first time loop, kill them. Just like every time loop, you have to
Mhm.
kill them or else they'll fall in love.
Mm-hmm.
And if they fall in love, it creates.
If that happens. The more time they
Mhm.
get to spend with each other, because let's say that you are remembering.
The more
each-
time they spend with each other, the more NPCs go missing, and the
Oh my
longer the
God.
human centipede becomes.
If you just
I
ignore it,
feel
your
like
final loop has nobody in it. It's just the players and the magician. Where'd
just the
everyone
players.
go?
Oh
Oh
God.
my God. I have a feeling like one of the solutions to this is make them fall into love with someone else who likes human centipede, but not nearly as much.
It's when one of the players
So they're
starts
like-
to flirt with them, and like they break
Yeah.
up the couple.
Yeah. And they're like, yo, I do like human centipede as, a piece of art, but, would I ever actively participate in one or create one? No, never. And then she would, or he would be like, oh yeah, no, yeah, I wouldn't, I wouldn't do it either.
I mean, he's against it the whole song. It's not until the very end. You just gotta
Mhm.
love it.
See, like the guy, if he found a girl that liked human centipede, but not nearly the same amount,
Mm.
I feel like they would be fine.
They alternate who's the one who's most obsessed because it's the reverse version. It's like
Oh,
every
right.
other time loop is
Yeah.
who's the one who's actually really into the human centipede and who's the one who's like,
Mhm.
what the fuck?
You got to keep
Oh.
the one that's less obsessed away from the other one before they feed
Yup.
off of each other.
They are like they're not only red flag couple, they're codependent.
Oh no!
Oh my God.
They've become codependent. Oh God.
Yep.
They are their own human centipede.
I hate this. I hate this so much, but there's no way
I
this
love
is
it.
in.
I think it's great.
Next
There's
song.
no
I think
next
it's-
song. Next, we're on to Beautiful Mind with Brian David Gilbert. I fucking love this one too. I think lyrics are back.
Good
Lyrics
pivot,
are back.
good pivot.
Never done this before. This is also just like that unusual, beautiful relationship. I really think that there has to be some plot in the campaign that is either the players building a deep bond with each other, or Pluto finding someone to love, or the close magician finding people to spend time with. Like, it feels critical. Like, there's 3 specific songs that have this kind of idea, and I think something has to be referencing that idea on the album. God, you've been up the mind. Oh my God, this is a good one.
I mean, wasn't this song basically just like 2 people, like mind melding or something?
By the end of the song, I think they do.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the hell? Man full of jelly, but the jelly fully of ham. I hate that.
Sandra Bullock specifically from Speed 2.
They mention Speed 2 like 3 times in this song.
You know what?
Why does
Do
he keep
diligence.
watching
44,
Speed 2?
man. Foraging for mushrooms in an ice storm.
There's a lot of like, oh, you know what? I feel like this song could give you a really good idea of like different biomes or different zones in your world.
It would be
Like
each
an
time
ice
loop,
plane.
yeah.
I was like, in
You can
ice
make a random
plane.
encounter table with this whole song.
Yeah,
That's
like in
actually
ice
perfect.
planes that grows like mushrooms, like somewhere else, somewhere has a kiddie pool.
I found your line,
You know,
Yoshi.
like
What, the honeybee holding
Also
a
a
gun?
honeybee holding
Mhm.
a gun. I see the past
Yeah.
and future. I see the past and the future as one. Also a honeybee holding a gun. Oh god. Yeah, I do like different environments, biomes that are just pulled from this. In random encounter table, this is perfect for the setting.
Gimli locking lips with a cute troll.
A lawyer and a barber barter bubbles underwater, and the lawyer and the barber disagree on the fee. And that's
We
a
see our
beautiful
hearts and minds start to unite. Also, a farting guy flying a kite.
Sylvia, you're still there?
Random NPC moment.
I love it.
Wow. Yeah.
I see a beautiful
Just
tree.
turn
I
this
don't see a
entire
tree.
song into a fucking random encounter table.
I love that.
Like genuinely other than a random encounter table, like there's some things here like I guess you could pull and make it like more important to the campaign, but this really just feels like gibberish to me. Like really catchy gibberish.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
It's pretty on brand. Sounds like a Tom
Yeah.
Hardy song.
Well, like this one more so than the others.
It's this one and Transcendental are on that gibberish line. Almost incomprehensible.
Yeah.
And that's a beautiful tree. I don't see a tree. What do you see? You and me. We've got a beautiful mind.
I feel like in the campaign there should be like a fucking madness meter. Just
Like we should have like an eldritch like every time if you do something and it's way too chaotic, it goes up a tick and you have to do something that's like neutral to balance it out.
It's the other way around. You have to be
What is this,
insane
like-
or else you go insane.
like fucking everything everywhere all at once.
Yes, you need to
Yeah.
increase the probability. That's a good fucking... Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
You just gotta do like really weird shit to throw yourself out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Oh no. Some insanity meter. How it works we'll get to in a minute. And
I
can't
think an
spell.
insanity meter is such an interesting aspect to have in like a D&D game as well. Just like in general.
It is fun. I've seen some D&D games that have a extra stat that is sanity.
Mm-hmm.
7 stats instead
Do
of...
you you played the Cthulhu game with us once, right?
Yes.
Are you talking about the like the
Candela
one night?
Obscura.
Yep.
No, not that.
Oh.
The
You're
Cthulhu
talking
Death
about...
May Die.
Yeah.
Yes, I
That,
have
that
I
was
did
just like the one night thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just did that like
Yeah.
once. But like you play
Yeah.
as like your character and then but yeah, there was that insanity meter. That was like every time you took like damage, like you went up like an insanity tick or something like that. Which obviously wouldn't work for D&D, but it would be
Mhm.
something like, oh, if you do something that's way too crazy, like it's like, oh, you're getting a little close.
You gotta balance
I feel like it'd be more so like rolling. I don't know, like what, intelligence? I'm trying to remember like season 3 of Dungeons and Daddies.
Oh, the
Although
intelligence.
that was a
You
different-
wanna fail
Yeah,
this.
you
Oh.
want to
Yeah.
you want to fail your
I feel like-
intelligence so you can't understand it.
Yes.
If you
Yeah,
are
yeah, yeah.
trying to
Okay,
dissect
yeah.
these
I
songs,
think-
you're gonna lose your mind.
That's like, well, I feel like it would be a thing like we'd have to take something from like what was there? Was
Are you
that
talking about the
just
system?
Cthulhu? Yeah.
Call of Cthulhu?
Call of Cthulhu. There you go. Like from their system where it's like it's something like that where it's like if you understand too much or like you focus too hard in understanding, like it's
Yeah.
bad for you.
I feel like you could make it like a wisdom or intelligence. Like
Yeah.
wisdom would be like if you succeed at a wisdom save, you know not to even try to
Yep.
to understand this.
Yeah. But
Whereas
the
like
intelligence is
intelligence,
like too much.
yeah, like if you succeed, your mind just shatters.
Yep.
Oh
Like I mean,
no.
there's a lot of different ways to go about it. I feel like you would want to make it more of like something that you build upon,
Mm.
kind of like in Call of Cthulhu. I'd never played the system and I can't quite remember like the negative effects of going or losing sanity.
I don't know if any of them went fully insane. I think it was like
Well,
damage or something
Oh
like
no,
that.
I
one
thought,
of the NPCs became a cat.
what the
There you
fuck?
go. It's like things happen.
Best character
Oh,
had some issues with like trusting people. Someone had like
isn't
you
it like
can't trust anyone.
it wasn't it
Yeah.
also like the sanity was directly correlated with the magic system?
Yes.
Uh,
Casting spells could make
and
you insane if I remember
kind
right.
of. Yeah, it was like you had to roll good in your casting spells in order to be like
Yeah, to
because
be
it
able to
kind of was like
do it.
taking over. Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to have a beautiful mind.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't know. I think having like some sort of like build up, not like in the moment, it's either you go insane or you don't. It's like, oh, in the moment. It could be depending on severity, but I
Mhm.
feel like especially with like a whole campaign long thing,
Yeah.
it becomes more of like a build up where it's like
That's
you
what I was like. I
see
feel like it
insane
would
thing
be.
after insane thing. You need to kind of like purge it, I guess,
Yep.
or
Like you need to pray at like a temple, or you need to find a cleric, or like you need to read a book about something. Like you need to do something to like remove the kind of like the infection like from your mind or something like that in order to
yeah,
like so it's not just like a straight shot like, oh, this doesn't even matter, you know.
yeah.
I had a system in my campaign that I didn't end up using because I didn't include the artifact. But there was one artifact that was basically like each time you used
Shit.
it, you gained what I called like a tick. So you gain like a tick in whatever it was that you used. So like one of the abilities would just give you the wish spell, but it would give you like
Mm,
3 ticks. And if you got like a certain amount of ticks, it would do something very bad. Um, like one of them was like it would cast like a upscaled fireball just centered on you. Um, there was other things that was like it would kill everyone around you, kind of a thing.
that's fun.
Um, yeah, it was a godly artifact for one of the uh for the plague god. I'm not gonna say his name because you're not gonna remember, but you'll remember that I called him the plague god.
You can say his name.
What is it?
Eh,
What is the
Rip.
name?
Yeah, what's the name?
You know what? No, you
Okay.
two play the
All right.
campaign.
All
You
right.
go ahead.
We tried. We
Uh
tried.
huh. I was like, I thought about it, and I was like, you know what?
It was Shiafra, right?
No. Oof.
And with that, we move to the next song.
Yep.
Before going into this, I did want a bunch of fucking Draclias, and they're all playing the flute to be the BBEG.
I also
think
wrote
it would
that
be
down as a
funny.
potential BBEG.
I think it would be really funny to like encounter them like they were sirens, like they had to go through like the ocean or something, but it's not like an ocean. They had to go through like a dilapidated town with like Bloodborne style. Like it's just a town that's like infested, and like you just hear like flutes in the distance. You're like, what is that? You know, that kind of stuff.
Mm, I'd be interested in Tavern. What was your BBEG take on them?
I just liked an insurmountable horde of vampires playing flutes to be the final thing. I don't know.
Mhm.
I haven't played a campaign
Okay.
where the final boss is like a group of people with no discernible leader. It's a bunch of vampires. They tried playing flute. They didn't expect to be good. They ended up being very good. And now they're a
Mhm.
problem for whatever reason. I don't know why they're such a plague on the realm, but they are.
They're just a
Maybe they're
nuisance.
like
It's a public. They go against public ordinance.
well, that's like maybe they are maybe they own uh I can only think of like a circus. Maybe they're a circus and they're outside of like the city limits, so the city's not making any money, and they're like, get rid of these goddamn vampires and their flutes because we can't handle them anymore.
They're
But
just
maybe it's
out there
not.
just fluting
It's a
away.
band. Yeah, maybe
The
it's like a
BBEG
band.
is just a mild annoyance,
A
but just
mild
so
annoyance.
insufferable they become like more and more of the BBEG.
Or maybe their flute playing like diseases the land wherever they go. Like they're vampires, so maybe
Mm,
it like they're sucking the energy of the earth whenever they go.
They do
Yeah.
they're still just vampires as well. I think there's a few lines that are like, yeah, they still suck blood and kill people. They're blood sucking
but they're
bitches
also
with
really good at
perfect embouchure.
yeah, they're
Yep.
just really good at flute as well. Yeah, so here's my take on the flute playing vampires. Um, I like there's some lines in here that also reference like zombies with tubas, werewolves
The
with
werewolves.
cello,
Yeah.
and it got me thinking of like, oh, what if this was just like a full monster orchestra, you know?
Oh my god.
And like to me, I'm still thinking of like this whole thing is happening in space.
Oh,
So
that's fair.
I'm thinking of the monster orchestra like kind of as an empire-esque organization
You're right.
where it's like flute playing vampires are the head of the orchestra and all the other like zombies, werewolves, whatever, they're I don't know, they're just kind of like henchmen.
Yeah, what
But
if they're like the BBEGs of that time loop, of the space
yeah,
loop?
I like that. I like that.
very well
Like
could yeah.
their spaceship is like a giant it's a French horn. And it just is like they're just they're causing so much noise and so much annoyance like as they go that they're just like destroying planets and civilizations and they're like we need to stop them.
It's like a Death Star except they're just blasting something on
Yep.
their JBL speaker.
Exactly it. No, it's not a French horn, it is a JBL speaker.
Oh my god.
They float horizontally through space.
Betty Wap over the interdimensional JBL
Yep.
speaker.
Oh my god. That's awful.
Actually, like a sentence never said before.
Never before said. Never before spoken.
Oh my god. Yeah, like I wrote some other notes about that where it's like I don't know, if you wanted the Monster Orchestra to be specifically like the BBEG and no like time work or time loop shenanigans, I don't know, like I put them down as like the orchestra itself is just like a classical perfectionist group of musicians that
Yeah.
just want everything to be like
And they're
you know
vampires,
they're
so
they're perfectionists, so like
yeah.
everything must be in step with their tempo, with their you know in key with them, in tune, you know, and music types that are not classical or out of step, you know, they just don't like, they gotta crush it.
Maybe the main characters have to band with the resistance and the resistance is like hip hop.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking, where it's like most of this album is very like funky.
Mm.
Like it's very out of step, like unpredictable.
Mhm.
So having a villain be all about keeping things, you know, perfect and in
Mhm.
order, like it seems to be like a good antithesis of whatever the player characters are going
Yes.
to do.
Yes.
Would be perfect for
Cuz
the
if you're like cuz
vampires.
that's the thing, it'd be perfect for the vampires. And if like because, you know, it's like it's in the middle. Like your high fantasy is you're the embodied, like you're trying to fight off the chaos, you're trying to kind of like keep everything kind of in order. And so when you swap, when it goes from high fantasy into the sci-fi, you become the chaos and you're trying to go against the classical music, like the strict order of things. I think that would be very interesting.
Maybe okay. So we have a whole bunch of wacky side characters. We have a new NPC that could fully symbolize truth, order, honesty. That would be like the perfect
The
antithesis.
Vampire Orchestra.
Whole thing is in space. We're intergalactic, we're interdimensional, we're fucking around. Our
Mhm.
our um uh our narrator, our couple, our close magician are just wandering, ping-ponging off of different places in the universe. The players are like trying to control them and keep them in line, because everywhere the magician goes, the world gets fucked up in an irreparable way, and everything gets crazy wherever they go. Players are bouncing off of that, but then like slowly over the course of the campaign, these vampires are amassing numbers. Like they're slowly increasing until it's like
They're
one
turning other
order.
people into vampires.
I like the idea of its campaign
Join
starts
the
with
orchestra.
one vampire playing a flute. The party goes, "Oh, that's weird. Whatever. We'll move on to the next thing."
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
But
And
then
it's like, oh, there's like 5 of them now? Strange.
That's
Whatever.
not a
They're
Oh
bunch,
just
shit,
at
it's a
least.
quartet.
vampires.
Oh shit, it's an
It's a
orchestra.
full fucking band. Fuck, guys.
Yup.
I love to think that like once like there's like 1 and then there's 2 then there's 3, they're all playing flute, but the brief moment before 5 when they're at 4 they turn into a barbershop quartet. They just stop flute and they're just a cappella singing, and then they
Yup.
go back to playing flute, and the players
It's like
are like, that's
the brief
weird.
intermission. Yeah.
Yeah, this like that's weird. They always play flute, but now they're like singing in perfect harmony.
What a strange
Yup.
group of fellows. On to the next thing, I
Yeah.
guess.
What a
Yup.
strange group of fellows indeed.
And it's like it has to be specific that they're not like at that point. They're not like immediately evil. They're not but like there's NPCs that are going missing, but like who would point their fingers at the barbershop quartet,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. I feel like it would be it it, it it feels like a natural progression of like, let's say this is one vampire, and like if the players were to talk to that vampire, like there might be some questionable things he might say about like, order or truth, and he's like, oh, I really wish a lot of people, or more people would be on the same page as me, and then
It'd be so
as the
cool if you
players
guys
go
were
on-
also playing the flute. We should all play the flute. Like it'd be
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
Should yep.
It'd be so much fun. We
Hey,
should
who
just
wants
do
to
it.
learn how to play the flute?
You'll be surprisingly good at it.
Mhm. It's
The
just
only
follow
caveat
me
is you
in
have
this.
to become a vampire.
Yeah. You don't get to know that until they already give you your flute though.
It's part of the initiation ritual.
Yep.
I think we have
I
something
like to
here.
think
I think we got
They're
this
like
is
those
awesome.
are the dark
flutes.
cloaked figures.
Yep. There
Those
you
are
go.
like pre-vampire, like in the initiation ritual. They have like flutes on them, and they're like, "Oh, I'm just going to this place to get initiated into the barbershop quartet." They just have this weird, hazing / initiation ritual that I gotta do.
Yep.
Oh no. Oh, whoops, the vampires now. You gotta kill them. Or once they kill them, then they can be resurrected as undead vampires.
Mm.
Okay. This is gonna be fun. This is really fun. Bunch of fucking it's Dracula's.
Draclia's.
Yeah, I was like, I think it's Draclia's, isn't it?
Draclia's, yeah. And they're all playing the flute.
That is.
Mhm.
I think they're trying to avoid copyright. I don't think Dracula was.
Probably.
That's gotta be public
Isn't
domain.
Dracula? I was gonna say.
Dracula can in no way be in copyright.
There's absolutely no shot.
No.
Maybe it's just funny.
Dracula was originally becoming out of copyright like probably 100 years ago. Like
Dracula is both a part of the MCU and the DC. Like,
yeah, so I think we're good.
Dracula exists everywhere.
Oh no. They can't be stopped, is the issue. Can't be stopped. I like what we have. I think we have something really cool here. We could throw on, alright. Let's get to writing this thing. Let's get this thing put together right here. Entrance guarding, we talked about how this campaign starts, and we have a couple of different ideas. We want to set. First of all, I guess never mind. I lied. Setting. Where are we in this universe? I don't think high fantasy exclusively will capture this element anyway. I think you cannot do that.
No.
I think doing like starting in the high fantasy and being like, wow, everything's really boring, and then moving into the sci-fi that's like the Dancefloor at the end of the universe, and then having
Yeah.
like maybe they have to enter doors in order to enter different time loops to keep the progression of things.
Yeah, I do
It's
like
like
the idea of starting with high fantasy and then moving to like space or
mhm.
like interdimensional stuff, just because like if you started with like space and interdimensional stuff as the baseline, I feel like you're not going to get the whiplash and the
Yeah.
feeling of chaos if you just
Yep.
start there, because then it's like, oh, this is, this is what to expect, this is normal.
I like the idea of the players. We started talking with the treasure room. Like the campaign starts with the fighter pulls their sword out of the Tarrasque and stands over the defeat. They find just behind the Tarrasque are a series of remotes. Pressing the remotes brings you to the intergalactic ballroom, to the dance floor at the end of the universe. And that's how our campaign is just jettisoned to go, go, go. Like, you did it, you beat the day, level clear. Here's the post game.
Yep.
I do like this. You do need to have a transition for sure.
Yeah,
I don't want
I
to leave
think
fantasy fully behind though.
No, I think it would be interesting, like if you did
you
the kind of
can't.
like doors or like the portals or something like that. And like the first one was like, okay, space adventure, and then it was like, okay, and then it was like, all right, we finished the space adventure loop. We have to go into the high fantasy loop. And yours, oh no, the high fantasy would be like the end. Maybe like the middle one would be like, I don't know, maybe you're doing like a Western and maybe you do like a pirate one or something like that. And then you go back to high fantasy to finish out the loop where you started.
Oh, they head back to your original world. Your
Yep.
returning to Earth is trying to find the door that brings you back to your world. You're like, whoops, I didn't mean to come here.
So are you
Yep.
thinking of? I'm curious what you guys are thinking. Like, how do you interpret the dance floor at the end of the universe?
Like a hub. It makes me think of like a hub of things that are happening. Like you are in the dance floor. Um, it's like a disco dance floor. There's like tiles on the ground. There's like squares on the ground. There's lights and parties and happening. And there's like a bunch of doors that are just kind of like around you. There's a bunch of people partying and dancing. And the doors all have like numbers on them, but they're like very basic. It's like, oh, like a bunch of like black doors on the wall. One just says like 1, 2, 3, whatever. And maybe the numbers are like a little bit, maybe the numbers are in different like fonts or the a little bit different. So the first one is um like you're going to space, so maybe it's like 8-bit, and then um maybe the second one is like whatever else is different, like it's just slightly off, so you can't really tell where you're going, but it's different than the last one. That's what brought it mind to me. That's why I was like, the time loop works very well.
I like that, and I like changing how the ballroom manifests every time they go back to this hub world of like, this time it's a dance floor with playing like disco music. Another time they're all like failing to breathe as they're like in outer space and need to go find a planet to pull themselves toward to like enter an
Yep.
atmosphere. Like, and then they're on that planet now. Like, just a whole bunch of random ass things.
It's like literally plopping you in the middle of nowhere.
One's just a desert where everyone's acting all strange, but it's all the characters you recognize from the dance floor. So like, you must be back, but like that doesn't
Like
make
all
any
your
sense.
NPCs are characters on the dance floor. Like, so when you first pop in, like you know them, but you don't know them yet. You haven't met them yet.
Right.
I think that would be interesting.
Yeah, I do like the hub idea. I think when I was first putting together of like what the dance floor is, I was kind of going with that idea of, getting flung out into the edge of the universe and then finding essentially what would be like their mode of transportation with the
Yep.
dance floor on it. So then like they find the dance floor at the end of the universe and they have to take it back with them.
Oh, they're using it to travel.
Oh.
Because we have like the narrator. So they find this thing, they defeat the bad guy, they get jettisoned to the other side, they get jettisoned all the way to the end of the universe. They find the narrator, like, hey, we want to get back home. Narrator goes, there's only one way back. We gotta go through this, and then like just like keep sending them to all these like completely nonsense things. The player's like, there's no way this is getting us back closer to where we want to be.
And I feel like the narrator being a part of the dance floor, like either like the DJ of the dance floor or
oh, yep.
like I don't know, like a computer system or something makes sense to me.
I feel like being the DJ would be very interesting, and then it's like, oh, I you could use these songs like everywhere. Like you get into the dance for the first time, and you meet like the narrator, and Transcendental Cha 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 is playing like in the background. You know, it's like there's things like music is like an instrumental part of like the campaign and things that are happening.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that where it's like you have to pay attention to the music to be able to understand like what's going on kind of thing.
Not necessarily that. I think it's just music is just like it could just be like instrumental or whatever. Um but I think it would be interesting to have the songs from the album like playing in different parts, you know? And being like, "Ah, okay, so whatever." Or it could just be something that's relevant, you know, you could just have like theme music. Like each city had a theme song, so you could just have like theme music that plays that's like relevant. Just gives you the vibe of what you're looking for.
Okay. Yeah.
That's more like an aside. That's not like it doesn't have to happen. I just think it's interesting.
And then each place you stop at has a rotating cast of these ballroom characters that we've kind of filled out already.
Yep.
Of the couple, a Dracula, a the close-up magician, our Mr. Lo-Fi, our
Yep.
Pluto, the other planets. Like we have a whole bunch of people to fill out the dance floor. And like the players
Centipede Congo
Oh,
dance.
there's a conga
Conga
line.
line.
no,
Conga
and we're
line.
moving on from that
Terrific.
discussion again. And every time you crash
Disturbing.
land on a new planet, you have to re-find the ballroom, which is in a nonsense spot every time. So it's like
Yep.
doing weird things with the characters that happen to be with you this time around to try to discover
Well,
it.
maybe it's like every time you go in, all the characters that are around are like, "Wow, blimey, this castle's being rated in a strange position. It seemed to drop from outer space." You know, something like that, where it's like, "Huh, that feels like the goal I'm supposed to do."
Other times it's just like a random door. It's just like,
No,
oh,
and it's like really funny because that's actually has nothing to do with it, and it was actually like next. It was like the chicken coop that was next to you or something like that.
it was right at the beginning. Well, it's got to be one of them.
Yep.
These chickens seem really interesting. All right, leave them
Yep.
behind then.
Yep.
I like the therapist and patient. I don't know why. I forgot to write them down. I took your green.
Which one?
You stealing my green?
I did. I'm back. I'm back to my
The
flag.
therapist and patient?
Evil.
From Beautiful Mind. I feel like they gotta be on the ship.
Oh, yeah.
They're
I think it would be
insane.
funny if they are in fact not dancing at all, and it's classic like therapist in a chair and the patient like on one of those like reclining like the beds, and he's like, "I don't know, doc. There's just something wrong." You know, it's like that, and it's they're just talking to each other, and everything around them is just horrific. Just everything's going crazy.
They keep swapping who's the therapist.
Yep,
The
every single
doctor
loop
is
it's a
Sonic.
different person. The doctor is Sonic is not a great. What do you mean?
That's in the fucking. It's in the song.
I
The
know.
doctor holding a big bottle of tonic, but the bottle's full of rings, and the doctor is Sonic.
Sonic. I don't feel like the doctor should be Sonic. Maybe he should look like Sonic.
You find ugly Sonic.
In one time loop,
find
he is
ugly
just Sonic.
What?
14
He
dribbles
sits
in
you
a kiddie
down.
pool. A bar stool, yes.
Yeah, I feel like the dance floor, at least in the way that I interpret it, with like the means of transportation, is like all these characters can be added onto the dance floor and they travel with you,
Mhm.
you know, and then like kind of like you were saying, you know, maybe literally crash land or you somehow get into another dimension or something, and
Mhm.
like these
Everywhere, all like
characters,
everything, everywhere,
yeah,
all at
yeah, yeah,
once.
where it's like maybe you don't find the version that you crash landed with, but you found a version of them, and you're like,
Yep.
fuck it, just get on the dance floor, we're going.
Yep.
all right, you gotta
The
come
other
back with
version
us.
of-
You're also on this trip. We're all going back.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
and you bring them back to the dance floor, and their original, like the thing that is like like their self that they're getting the copies of in these like copied time loops or whatever, like they meet themselves and they're like, oh, hi, you know, or they like
Yeah.
replace themselves or something. It'd be something interesting like that that they interact with like
I feel like
themselves.
that'd be such a trip of just like
Yep.
there's a bunch of versions of these NPCs that can like they can kind of come and go, and they could even return later, like especially like if the BBEG is the magician,
Yep.
like let's say you guys crash land and you leave him behind. If he's the BBEG, he's gonna find a way back to that dance floor, and he's gonna
Yep.
be pissed. He's gonna be
Yep.
like, I might be a deadbeat father, but at least I didn't leave my children behind in like an interdimensional nowheresville.
What if the narrator just doesn't want anyone left behind? He's like, nah, look, you gotta go find them. I don't know where they went, but you guys gotta go out there, man. I don't know.
Mhm.
You gotta.
Yeah.
We can't leave anyone behind. We're taking you guys all the way home. Go find who you're looking for. But then, like, they've been totally transformed into like this alternate version of themselves on a Western setting. And I go, all right,
Mhm.
who's the magician in the Western setting? We gotta go find this person. Yep, we gotta go
Yeah.
find the couple again. They're gonna start up another human centipede.
Yep. So then you always have goals, but you're not sure like how to get there.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of this is like good session to session material, like one-offs after one-offs, but I guess I'm struggling to see like a through line, like progression through like session to session.
Well, I think we got event 1. We're on the ballroom. We need to get back home. It's like our crux of our campaign. We got it. We're on the
Mhm.
ship, but we just keep crashing into things. We keep rending up on the planets on the wrong ones. Oh no, this ain't your planet. I could have sworn we were closer than we were. Well, the couple got off, so can you guys go find them before we stop somewhere
Oh,
else?
it's like a fucking interdimensional like bus where people
Yep.
are trying to
Like a train.
everyone's trying to get to home.
Or
Everyone's trying to
somewhere
get home
cool. Yeah.
or somewhere cool. They just want to go somewhere. Probably not Earth, but they're tagging along. So like along the way you're trying to get them home as well or to
Like
wherever
find
they
out
want to
where
go.
they're originally from, kind of a
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah. And that I feel like gives more room for like exploring characters or
Mhm.
motivation stuff like that.
Yeah, like what, like each one of the adventurers of the party, like each one of them, maybe one of the each one of the time loop zones is where they're originally from. Like maybe like what we had discussed is like the beginning of the campaign, like maybe that's like a separate thing. Like maybe that doesn't even happen. Maybe all of the characters just got dumped into the like into a high fantasy world and they're like, what the hell? Like what, like why do I have a gun? You know, like why am I holding like a MP3 player, you know, something like that. And they like maybe they're like doing things and they backroom style like crash into the dance floor at the end of the universe and are like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah. So it's not
Um,
just the party, it's like a whole list of characters that are all like in
yep.
the same situation. And that makes more sense for it to be like that because that feels way more chaotic
Hmm.
and
And
like nonsensical.
I feel like it would be a way interesting too because maybe the dance floor at the end of the universe is what's creating all these loops. Like maybe as soon as you step foot on the dance floor at the end of the universe, it creates all the loops of yourself. And like no matter like where like if you go somewhere within the dance floor, like if you go through those doors and you find another loop, it's just like you can basically reset your timeline if you find where you're originally from, but the dance floor doesn't want you to do that, so it's constantly making different loops that are like sending you everywhere, which is how everyone ended up in that one loop or something like that. I
I
feel like you can play with it like crazy.
Yeah. I do feel like if that's the version of the dance floor that we're going with, having like an actual DJ or like a person be like the announcer slash captain of the ship
Hmm.
doesn't make as much sense because then
Yeah.
it's like everyone just got put onto the dance floor and then there's the captain. It wouldn't really be a mystery. It would be like, oh, this fucking asshole just brought us all here. Let's mug
Yep.
him.
I mean, he's there for a
That's
good
why I
time.
feel like yeah.
Yeah.
He just wants everyone to have fun. He doesn't really care about anything else. It's just all insane and random. Like, You like it home? I don't know. I'm trying to get you guys home, but if we go somewhere else, like, figure it out. Like, have fun.
Mm-hmm. That's why I was like, I feel like you'd have to play with that. Like, you'd be able to figure out the beginning, but I feel like you'd really have to play with what you want the BBEG to be, like when you're
Yeah.
seeing like how the world is being built and stuff like that. Because I feel like no matter what, like your BBEG is probably gonna be the close-up magician. It's just more or less how benevolent do you want him to be, like, and
Yeah.
how
I think
omnipotent.
okay, let's take a step back for a
God damn.
second. Because like in a lot of other campaigns where you have like one setting,
Yep.
you know, you have the time to like build up the BBEG and you can see like the effects of what they're doing in the world. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, Curse of Strahd, you can see like throughout the entire campaign, there's undead everywhere. There's corrupted angels. There's,
Yep.
you know, there's everything points towards Strahd being the BBEG. But a campaign like this, like, how do we want to build the BBEG up? Like, how, like, this is assuming that we're traveling through, like, dimensions in space and constantly going to new world, to new time, to new, you know, Western, you know, space opera, you know, like a bunch of different genres and stuff. But there needs to be some level of, like, a through line and progression for like a BBEG to really take presence in the story.
They need
Yeah.
to be on the ship. They need to be following the players everywhere they go, and they need to keep doing the same evil things every place they go.
That's what's like. I feel like they would have to be a persistent enemy. Like no matter what loop that you're in, like they would have to be doing. Like maybe the villains are these different like the different henchmen, quote unquote, that we've spoken. Like maybe one of them is the vampire orchestra. Maybe, well, yeah, because like maybe it's like one of them's the vampire orchestra. The other one is like the couple. But maybe you don't know that the PA system man and or the DJ, the close-up magician is the BBEG
Yeah,
until you start taking out these smaller henchmen and they're like, oh, you know, we got our orders from up above, and you're like, who the hell's up above, you know, like
yeah,
who's orchestrating the
The
chaos, that
close-up
kind of
magician
stuff.
isn't giving out orders. He's not that
Yeah.
guy.
yeah,
He would never.
Yeah.
yeah. I do agree. I think having him on the ship or having the BBEG on the ship and having it be like you couldn't have the BBEG on the ship and the party like fully knowing that that's the BBEG because
Yeah.
then they would get to scrapping immediately.
Yeah.
Unless it was like oh, I'm not gonna kill you just yet,
There would have to
but
be a
do these
reason they
you know
couldn't beat
missions.
the person, and
Yeah,
they keep coming
like
back.
yeah, I like the idea of like making it a mystery where like everyone from session one, it seems like at a surface level, everyone wants to go home, but the magician maybe is the one that brought them there in the first place and
Hmm.
doesn't want anyone to leave and is like every time that we stop at a new location and to drop someone off, something goes wrong and like shit happens, people almost die or do
Oh,
die.
He screws up the
And
world that they're going to be brought back to. Like, we find the original world the couple's from. They're getting ready to be dropped off. Magician pulls a card from the deck of many things or whatever he has on him. Like, here's a parting gift for you guys. Is it the Ace of Spades? And then pulls something that completely wrecks the world, forcing the couple to return back on the ship. And they're like, well, we have nowhere to be anymore. Like, we have a meaningless, like, everyone we know and love is just gone. It's like the magician is very
maybe
much a problem, and he keeps trying to prove he's not a problem, but he just keeps being the problem.
I wonder if we put the dance floor on like an intergalactic train and the conductor is the magician,
Not the
because then
narrator.
he's guiding. No, I feel like the magician, because he's guiding the train to like different locations, and then that's how he's like messing them up. Like before they get there, he's like, all right, get ready to be dropped off at blah blah blah, something like that.
I don't know.
Oh, and he
I
keeps
feel
screwing
like
it up. It's not. It's unintentional. He is
Hmm.
conducting the train. He's leading the way. He keeps screwing it up though, but no one's like going up to the front to confront him. They have no idea what's happening.
Well,
He's the
because
only
they don't
person who
know
can
that
do
they're
it.
on a train. They don't know that they're on a train and there's a
yeah.
conductor. They think that it's just they think it's just the dance floor because all of them have been stuck on the dance floor for so long.
Uh, so it wouldn't be malicious in any way. It's just
I feel like it's
a
malicious
mess up.
in the same way that like he'd be like a trickster god, quote unquote, where he's like pulling things and he's like, oh, 50-50 chance, like something goes terribly wrong. He pulls a terrible
Yeah,
card and he's like, ah, just kidding. The other 50% was also a terrible card, but this one's just
yeah.
slightly less bad,
I mean,
something like that.
to go back to what Tavern said just a little bit ago, it's like you put a character like that
Mm.
in front of the players,
Yeah, and they'll
and
just,
they're just gonna go ham on the guy.
yeah.
Like there is no reason for them to negotiate with someone who
Well, he's
just
the only person who can
you know
conduct a train.
yeah.
They can't.
Well,
If they
I
kill him,
guess
they all stay at the current stop, and that's just the campaign.
yeah.
It's
So
about
I
I
guess
building
feel
up
like
his
I feel like the thing
confidence. It's about building him
I
up to a
feel
state where he can actually work.
that's what I was like. I feel
Okay.
like the thing is that he like we like the players couldn't know that they were on like a train. They couldn't know that they had just direct access to the bad guy from the get-go. Maybe it's like they're trying to figure out what's going on with the dance floor and also going through all the doors and stuff like that. Maybe the doors are different carts on the train or quote unquote doesn't even have to be a train. It's like something where he has all the authority to make sure that they can't know that he's the conductor. Like
So okay, they
that
don't
he's
know he
bringing them
exists at
places.
all.
Yeah, like they don't know that he's the one in charge. Maybe it's like a voice that comes over the PA or something. Like there or a
Mm,
voice that's inside of their heads or it's like a vision or something. Like they don't know that he really even is around until they start figuring out the clues that tell them that he is there and he's the one that's like making everything happen. Like when they start taking out the henchmen or something like that, and the henchmen are like, yeah, well, it's just the guy, like he pulled the card and the card said I had to do a thing, something like that.
mm,
I don't know. It's the hard part of like, how do you make him relevant
yeah.
I
without
mean,
just making him like a god?
it'd be cool to like, okay, the players are trying to get home. They can see that their home is in the next 4 stops. And
Mhm.
every time the train stops, everyone gets just sent out of the train for whatever reason. They have to go find it again before it moves off to the next location. You get urgency. You get, hey, we want everyone to be back. So you're interacting with the same characters and different versions of themselves each time. And they all
Maybe
get,
the
they all keep,
characters
but they
maybe
make it
the
back to
only
time
people that get off
4.
the train are the adventurers.
I
Maybe
here
maybe the
Why are getting off?
passengers have to stay on the dance floor. So they're the adventurers are the only ones that know they can get off.
here's my thought on that, and let me know what you think. Is like I'm still kind of playing around with the idea of the magician not being all
I
powerful.
don't, I don't know if
Like,
I like him as the BBG, honestly. I don't.
Uh,
It
well,
would be
like
its own
here,
campaign. I think a different campaign it would really work. I don't think for this.
okay, here, let me say this, and then yeah,
Should have pitched. Should have
um,
pitched.
yeah. So here's my pitch for the BBEG being like the magician. Is I don't like him being like all powerful, at least to his knowledge, being all powerful.
mhm.
But like with who we know, like the song describes the magician being, he's very not confident.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people who aren't confident, the thing they love the most is to feel important or to feel useful in any kind of way. And I feel like he doesn't know like the power that he kind of that he wields, and being on a spaceship, let's say like the first couple of trips dropping people off, like it goes off without a hitch, and he starts feeling very useful, and he starts to feel more confident. But then like the closer and closer they get to dropping him off, he's like, oh, I never want this to end. I don't want this feeling to end. I'm
Yeah.
going to hold you all here because I want to feel this way always.
Ooh.
And that's when it starts becoming more and more malicious, and like we're dropping someone else off. Okay, I'm gonna pull a card and really hope that nothing bad happens, but just something bad happens enough that they have to stay here with me. And like maybe one card gets pulled and like the planet blows up or something minor happens.
The
that-
planet blows up
Or
or something
something
minor
minor.
happens.
You know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I mean, you get the deal though. It's like
Yeah, yeah.
someone who's finally gotten the taste of what they've always wanted, and they want to hold on to that feeling for as long as possible at the expense of everyone else.
Yep.
Like that feels like a BBEG to me,
I
and feels like on brand of like, oh, this is still can be whimsical, still like chaotic, but it still kind of touches on those, themes of confidence and self-love. Like I can see a drawn out slugfest between the party of them like not entirely wanting to kill him and still trying to talk to him in between blows, and then maybe having to kill him, or maybe they finally get around to talking some sense into him and being able to, accept and love himself without needing to hold on to other people.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be interesting if at the end of it all, when the party is fighting the BBG, if they feel bad about it. Like if they he is like they feel bad about it. They knew him when he was like super like low confidence, and they're like, oh yeah, they know him as he's getting more confident. They're happy about him getting more confident, and then he's like the BBEG, and they feel a little bit guilty about it at the end.
Yeah.
but that
I don't
needs to
know.
be
I
done.
feel-
No, I'm sad.
Now, now you're sad. Yeah.
I was gonna go somewhere with that thought. I love that a ton. I love starting off with players get flung to the end of the universe. They find this interdimensional train. They have no idea who's conducting it. Nobody on board knows who's conducting it. They just keep going to random places, and everyone on the train hopes that they're stopped. So everyone gets off. We have an adventure. Everyone gets back on. The players learn through like deciphering clues and stuff that, wait a minute, the close-up magician has been the one directing this whole thing, and he has no idea he's doing it either. And then the magician starts getting some successes. He starts dropping people off at their respective homes. And then he slowly spirals into that. They like built up his confidence. Hey, you can do this, man. You got this. You're hot shit. Look at Pluto. Pluto knows he's hot shit. Why don't you know you're hot shit?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then by the end, it's like he's getting ready to drop off the players, and he goes, no, I'm actually not going to do that because you guys are the only thing giving me self-worth. We're actually going to go back and pick up all these people. We're turning around because they are the only friends I ever had. Like, let's go get these guys again.
By the time you have to turn around and go get them, they don't want to be taken from wherever they're going.
They made it home too.
And he like is turning them like against you. Like even the people that you like saved, he's like, oh no, like they just wanted to stay, like because he's trying to get them to make it so you can't go anywhere. And that would be just so interesting.
And the players don't want to fight the guy. They want to convince him. And I think there's a world where you do convince him. I don't know what that looks like for a final fight. I think there's a world that's like, hey, man, you pick us up anytime. We're the first people on your train. You stop by. We're getting right on. We're partying with you until you feel better about yourself. And then we got to go back home. Like, that's how it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think there's a world where that happens. And I think that's fun, too.
Yeah.
I don't know what the final boss is in that case. I don't know what you're fighting. Maybe it's the Dracleers. Maybe the Dracleers are the backup for, like, you drop them off at their planet and they took over the whole thing. And the magician goes back and goes, hey guys, there's vampires playing the flute who are slowly infesting everything, and if we don't stop them, we're all fucked. They're all really good at playing the flute, guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that would be a really funny end to bring back like the comedy, like the chaos comedy kind of vibes.
I really like this. There's a bunch of fucking Dracleers and they're all playing flute. Oh my gosh. I love that song. I don't know why. Yeah, let me restart. All right. Players are unintentionally picked up by interdimensional bus. And this is
bus, train, whatever.
bus, train, yeah, I don't know. It's a dance floor is what it really is. It's called the dance floor. And now
Yoshi, you good? Having issues over there?
I think it's so fucking hot in this room that my computer's like overheating and like locking
Oh,
itself.
oh my god.
It's either that or I didn't move my mouse in a really, really long time and it just like locked itself.
and traveling at random place. Trying to find their way back. That makes the puzzle / role-playing challenge finding out that the conductor is the close-up magician, then convincing him he is hot shit
Perfect.
using Pluto.
It's using Pluto, yeah.
And then he starts bringing everyone back to the right timelines. I like everyone being so enthusiastic about their timeline. They invite like the whole dance floor out to go explore their timeline and like go see everything and like, look how cool this is.
Yeah.
Unintentionally bringing the vampire who's playing flute to every single one of these worlds. Where he infects just one person.
Yep.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh
It's
my
like
god,
a virus.
yeah. Holy shit, yeah. Like if someone was infected on the dance floor as people are being dropped off, that's holy shit.
Because
yeah.
everyone gets off every time. Like everyone's like, let's go see what the new thing is. Because we got nothing else to do. Like we're waiting for the next stop. Like who cares?
Right.
And then we
and
have
like once you know like someone is being able to conduct the thing correctly, then it, you know, you feel better about just stepping off and
you know you're gonna
touring
get
around
back
a
on the
little bit.
train. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I like this a lot. Close up magician. Damn it. Learns. Thinks that he is nothing without the rest of the group. And holds the remaining party members captive as they pick everyone up again. Yeah, I like this a lot. Sorry, I gotta use the bathroom here shortly. We're almost to the end.
What should we call the campaign?
Come. It's a dance floor at the end of the universe.
Come on the dance floor.
Well, I feel like that spoils it. I feel like you can't call it the dance floor at the end of the universe. Ticket to Ride.
Well, I mean, you know it's a dance floor.
You know there's gonna be something.
Maybe not at the. Yeah, you don't know if it's at the end of the universe.
You guys fill it out. You guys have access to the document. You guys keep going.
Yeah.
It's too long of a stream.
Come on the dance floor.
Not come on the dance floor, damn it.
What? Come at the end of the universe.
Eileen.
Sorry.
Okay. Climax, big battle, or conflict? I mean, there's a few of them.
Yeah, I mean the climax. So the trick is the magician holds everyone captive, which I like the idea of him holding them captive earlier, like before the party, so like there's still NPCs around, and he's like, fuck it, we're going back to get the rest, so it's the party and like
he wants to rebuild the train again.
Yeah. End of most of the loops. Yeah, like if we're having the climax be the magician. Oh shit. That was my fan. Yeah, I just dropped it.
I couldn't hear it, so you're good.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I would say like having a battle with the magician, either like killing him or yeah, talking to him. If we still are thinking about like time loops, I feel like the magician not knowing that he's the conductor, it feels kind of like he used the wish spell and he's like, I really want to feel important. And then the
Like
wish
he,
spell,
yes,
and
okay,
like it gave him the power to be important, and it forced a bunch of people to be a part of that.
yep,
And like he doesn't know it. Like maybe like when he starts off at the dance floor, he knows that he did have a wish.
mm-hmm,
Or maybe the wish makes him forget that he had a wish, because if you had a wish, then you would feel guilty and feel not as important to these people. So it could
yep.
genuinely have made him forgot.
That's what's like maybe part of the wish spell is that when he wished for himself to be important, part of that was that he wasn't going to be able to remember him being not important.
Yeah. Or
Like
it
he
could be
wasn't
the
going to be able
reason
to.
for like the time loop as well. Or even if
Yep.
there is a time loop, I'm not entirely sold on like where we're at right now.
Yeah. I like
I
the
don't know.
idea of the doors. The loops, I'm a little bit like, I don't know how you could
Yeah,
implement that. I like
it seems more
it's
of a
a
headache
different
than it's
zone.
worth. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. If it was like a small, I think like a time loop as like an encounter or like a small like
Yeah.
few sessions might be fine, but like as the whole campaign, a time loop, I think
Hmm.
it's more trouble than it's worth.
Yes. Where do I put that here?
Uh, like the wish spell thing.
Oh, right. Oh, no, I'm looking at the maybe modify the time loop idea, maybe more complicated
Honestly,
than it needs to be.
I could see him like if he has all of this power, like the
Mhm.
climax could be the time loop where he's like so drunk on his own importance that he wants to relive that moment
Yep.
like over and over and over again. So he's kind of pulling his own Dormammu. I've come to bargain, but on the
Yep.
party.
Is the time loop with the
Like originally they weren't in a time loop, but then
but he puts them in one.
he puts
Maybe
them.
he pulls the wish card while everyone's
Yeah,
on the
yep.
train.
And he wishes that this would never end, and then
Yep.
that's the time loop.
Okay. Oh my god, where
And
is
then
maybe he uses some wish spell. He uses the spell while people are on the train, while everyone is on the train to keep himself in power and relevant.
yeah,
Perfect. That's so good. Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Why do I feel like I have like a voice for the close-up magician already?
I want to hear
He's
it.
like a fleshed out character. No,
I want to hear it now. You said you have a voice for the
no, you
close-up
don't get
magician.
to.
I can't
I
believe
said,
it.
why do I feel like I do? And
I
I was
feel
like,
like
now
you
you don't
should show
actually
what
get
you
it.
feel like you have, you know?
how about
No.
Tavern deafens himself, and then Silver,
Is it
you
just
can.
me? No one else gets to hear it?
No, everyone else gets to hear it
Well, if
other
I
than
deafen
you.
myself, then no one can hear it because it's the sound coming from Discord. I just have to take off my
Oh,
headset.
well, I get
It's
to
like,
hear it, but I'm not recording, so it would
no,
just be me,
I
and
don't
then I
have
would have to
anything
do
like
an
fleshed
impression
out.
of
I
her
was like,
doing an
ooh,
impression.
he could be like a little silly like guy or whatever. But I was like, I don't know. It's one of those things like I'd have to mess around with the voice. Like I don't
I
have
feel
anything that
like
would even be
go
relevant.
for Linguini from Ratatouille, like
I don't
someone
even know
kind
what
of
linguini
wimpy.
sounds like. Wimpy, I might be able to do.
Yeah, like this feels like a character that
Which one's
would sound
lines? I feel
like
like I can do a linguini.
wimpy.
Mm. I don't know. I don't know if
No,
I
no,
can do
no,
that.
no, 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 no,
It's
no.
right here. It's right here. No, guys, no, come on. Guys, everyone should stay on the dance floor with me. Come on, I don't want anyone to leave. No, everyone stay on the dance floor.
Oh yeah, I want to kick him.
Yep, that's perfect.
Yeah, I want to hurt him.
Yeah.
And so the
But
players
He
kill him
invokes
first thing
rage.
for no reason. It's like, well,
I
that
was like, he can't be
killed
too.
the
We
He can't
campaign.
be too
have.
annoying.
No, Tab, you can't do the voice because everyone will want to kill him if you do the voice.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
just the thing.
I mean, we could just make him
Make him just
No,
sound
it's
anime. We
gotta
could do
be
depressed.
like,
anime voice.
No.
guys, I
Right
don't
there.
think we should do that.
Exactly, anime voice. Let's fucking do it.
No, I want to kick them still. I still want to fucking
Guys,
murder
can we
them.
stay on the dance floor at the end of the universe, please? I'd like to keep saying in the loop.
I love him
Bro,
reaching out a hand
Get
to the party, like,
Sykkuno
come to
out
the
of the
dance floor
chat.
with me.
Get Sykkuno out of the fucking chat.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's great.
This is
oh
horrible.
my
Get your
God.
hairline out of here, Sykkuno.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Guys, I think you'd have to like you wouldn't be able to see it, but I think you would have to like fingers together like. But what if I don't want to? You know.
Oh my
I was
god.
thinking, what if I just don't let anyone off, actually?
No, but I feel like you have to be
Carl
like
Weezer
because you're
impression,
confident at the
somebody.
end, right? You're more confident, so you're like, I don't think you guys should get off. You know.
Actually, I don't just think that you're not getting off, and then like the doors close on the fantasy world the players are trying to get back to, and they are sent blasting off into space.
Yup.
Ooh.
What's the name of the ship? Karen, put it into hyperdrive.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's horrific. That's great. That's wonderful.
They're sent back to the beginning of the adventure. Everyone's on the same
Mhm.
train. The players are back with the knowledge that they have. And now it's convincing the close-up magician to let them all go.
Yeah.
Use the second
Like,
wish to get rid of the time loop.
Or like they have to pick up, they have to find a card, or they have to find something like that. Yeah, because that's what we were saying. We were like, oh, the time loop works so well for like that final battle, but it may not work very well for like the entire campaign.
He picks. Okay,
Like, the
so
time loop.
he finds a deck of many things on one of the planets. Everyone goes, "Ooh, wow, deck of many things. That's really cool." Whatever.
Mhm.
And end of the campaign, that's when he draws from it. Player's like, "Oh my god, you can't do that." He destroys the rest of the deck. Time loop sends him back to the beginning. The puzzle to get themselves out of it is stopping off at that planet again, picking up the deck of many things, pulling their own wish spell,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
rounding
I
out
like
the
that.
campaign that way.
Yep. Oh, maybe that planet is like, it's like, oh my god, noir detective. Like they all pop in wearing fedoras and long coats, and they have to like figure the
Okay.
things out in order to find the deck of many things.
Okay, but here's the thing though, is like,
Ben Grimm.
okay, let's go to the moment where the magician starts the time loop. So he pulls the deck of many things, the wish spell, and his wording is like, what? I want to, live. I want to be important, forever.
Mhm.
His wording
And
is,
then, like-
"Don't you take my ladder."
What?
Or
Don't
Get rid
take
of my ladder.
Don't touch my
Yeah.
ladder. Don't get rid of my ladder. And it starts the whole adventure back to square one, basically.
he calls out, "Remove the ladder. There is no way out of this."
Oh, that's so good. That's so
Yep.
good.
And the
That's
players
so
are, "Don't
fucking
touch
good.
the ladder. We need to get off of here."
He literally abandons them in a pool, and he
Well, no.
takes the ladder away.
He has. Well, they
And
have
they
to
can't
all
get
be
out.
together. He needs the party to be there. They need to be all together.
Yep.
Yeah.
The dance floor like sinks into the ground and starts
He
to
just
like fill with
removes all
something,
the
and they can't
doors.
get out.
He just
Yep.
removes all doors.
No more doors.
So, okay. But, like, when the party and all the NPCs go back to square one, because the magician's supposed to be there with them. So how does that work?
Maybe he
does
doesn't
everyone
come back.
does everyone have knowledge of that? But he should be back with them.
I think they're all aware of
Yeah.
what just happened, but for the reasons we said before, like the players can't do anything about it. It's like if they get rid of the magician, like they can't get home.
So maybe it's like this is a play along until the
Hey,
the
remember
cards
that
come
Nar?
back
Remember
up.
that Nar Detective World we went to a while back? That was a ton of fun. We should just go check
Yeah.
that
Yep.
one out again,
Yeah.
like for
So
no
you
reason.
kind of have, at that point, you have to play your role.
Mm-hmm. And everyone on the ship is
Oh,
like taking
maybe.
part of this. Like it's like the
Well,
yeah,
maybe
we're
when
gonna
he
do the
sends them
thing.
back, the other people, maybe when he sends everyone back in the time loop when he uses his wish, it kind of brainwashes the rest of the people that are around. So they're like, oh yeah, he's always been here. He's always been this kind of chill. But everyone in the party, maybe there's like some reason, something that somebody picked up once that like saves them from being brainwashed, and they have to get the rest of the party to like be unbrainwashed, and then they have to figure out how to work
Mm,
with
And
the
then,
theme
yeah,
to get
yeah.
back.
Then they're basically putting up a facade that they're
Yep.
one of the, the same with the rest of them. I like that.
The
I do like
narrator,
that.
the narrator doesn't get reset. Everyone else does. The DJ on
Yep.
the dance floor is the only person who remembers. He explains to one of the party members before the close-up magician realizes, hey, he still remembers, gets rid of him, then the player has to communicate to everyone else on the ship. The narrator's the one who
Maybe one of the
carries the
first things.
information.
Maybe one of the first things the party does when they get to the dance floor is they have to participate in a dance battle, and whoever wins is the one that the DJ
You're
is
my
like, you know
favorite.
what? Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, you remember winning this? Here's your prize, something like that.
You're
Have
in
you
a
guys ever
time loop.
seen- Have you ever
Yeah.
seen The Good Place?
Yep.
Yeah. At
There,
the end,
you-
maybe
Season
we're
2.
in
Do
the
you
bad
remember-
place.
Yeah, where it's like I can't. Was it Eleanor? She like slips Janice like some sort of note,
This
and
is
that
it.
tells herself in the future or in the next time loop that they're in hell. Isn't that literally like the first time that they find out, other than literally the first time? Right? Yeah, no, that is what
I don't
happened.
remember, but yeah,
So
it's been a while.
I feel like having the DJ be like kind of exempt from the wish spell. I feel like the DJ being a part of the dance floor makes him be kind of exempt.
Yep.
But then now that the magician has all this power from the wish spell, like it didn't occur to him to get rid of the DJ, but the DJ remembers
He's
Yep.
resetting
then gets
himself
rid
too
of-
every time. He has no idea.
the DJ.
No, but what
No,
if
the
DJ
close-up
did?
magician. He loved learning how to be confident. So it's just every
Oh,
time
yeah,
he
yeah,
goes
yeah.
through a loop is
Yeah.
I reset myself as well. I don't want to get any better than I'm actually at. I want to stay right where I'm
Yeah,
at in a
yeah.
constant state of drowning.
Yeah, and what if the narrator is the DJ, which is the reason that he stays around loop after loop? Because no matter if he tries to erase him or anything, he just comes back because he's the narrator. He's omnipresent. He knows everything.
But he's like a
He's not
trickster
gonna
guy.
tell
Like he's
anyone.
like, he's like, I'm not gonna tell you. I don't really care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't
He's
care enough to
pretty
tell you.
indifferent. Yeah.
That's why I was like, I feel like
I
he's
do.
benevolent. Like he doesn't care.
Tavern, it does make sense that like he would enjoy putting them back in the same situation where everyone like is a part of the same group. He gets to go through his, hero's journey again.
Yep.
Like getting to relive it all for the first time.
It's everyone building him up. That's his favorite thing. When you're at the top, nobody builds you
Yeah.
up because you're already doing fantastic.
Yep.
Exactly, yeah. But like, yeah, he doesn't remember. None of the NPCs remember on the dance floor. The party, for the most part, doesn't remember. But I do like the idea of having like an item, keeping like one party member
It
safe.
can definitely be a thing. It can, as well as like it's a fail safe.
'Cause-
Maybe,
Yeah, yeah.
maybe it's like a pair of like Beats like headphones or something like that. And they're like, where the hell did these come from? And they put them on or something, and it stops them from being like brainwashed when they come back. Something like
Yeah.
that. It's something like Goofy that it's like, oh, you just put it on, it doesn't do
Yeah,
anything, but you don't
it-
remember that you have it on.
That feels more satisfying than having or like being told, like by an NPC that you were brainwashed.
Yeah.
I think the telling,
then-
I like the telling could be the backup if they don't find the magic item or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
I like that. That works for me.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw what I
'Cause,
put on
like-
the document at all.
This isn't the first time loop.
They realize at the end, either by being told or they're able to surmise through details, like this isn't the first
Yeah.
time he's pulled the wish spell on this. Like they've been in this time
Yep.
loop now a good several times. and they've just been reliving it and had no idea. That'd be such a fun twist.
Yes. Yep.
And I think, well, maybe if you wanted a second twist at the end, is that he used to be part of the party, but they never like included him and stuff and whatever,
That'd
and
be
so
sad.
he
I like it.
became he stole the deck of many things during their first loop and used the wish spell to make himself more popular.
Oh,
That
he
kind of a
wished
thing.
to be the
And then-
conductor and for everything to go right back to the beginning.
Yep.
Yeah.
He wanted to be in charge.
Yeah. I really like that.
And then the same thing can happen though. The players are able to learn that this is happening. They can either kill him, breaking the time loop and stranding them wherever they are, or they're able to convince him and go, "Hey, look, man, you don't need the time loop to have this. You know the card you're gonna pull is the wish spell because you pulled it a million times before. Don't wish for the time loop to start over again. Don't wish for another iteration."
Yeah. I feel like what we have hits on like everything.
Yeah.
I could run
Like
back
this
through
album.
the set list, but I really
Yeah,
think so too.
Yeah, like it touches on, the self-confidence and I mean like the just the chaotic nature. Obviously the dance floor is involved. A lot of the characters from within the songs are involved. Yeah, like the
I feel
feeling
like
of
this
being
needs to
hot
become.
shit.
I would love to play in this campaign. Like, oh
That's
my
where I
God.
want to be. That's where I want to
Well,
be.
We know a little too much now,
I
unfortunately.
know we couldn't, but I was like, I would.
We will
love
hand
to.
this off to someone else to run, and then we get to watch them.
Yeah.
There is a part of me that I feel like it would be incredibly time consuming and with no promised reward at the end of it, it would be really hard to do. But developing a module style thing that is this campaign, in addition to like the YouTube video that's going to be going up within the next month.
Do you mean like what I did when I wrote my campaign, which is
Like
like
a
100
supplement?
plus pages of notes?
Except it's not 100 plus pages, and it's concise, has stat blocks, and is interesting to play in, I think.
Yep.
It has everything fully fleshed out. If I had a Patreon, it would be a Patreon subscription tier. I don't have a Patreon, and I don't know.
Yet.
I could. I need people who would want to spend money on it. I need content worth spending money on.
I don't have any money.
Just enough.
Otherwise.
Because honestly, this isn't the worst thing to write. It's setting up the characters, who's on the ship, what are all the potential areas they can go to, motivate the DM to come up with their own wacky stuff that particular set of players would find very fun to play, and going from there.
This is definitely not like you have someone who's playing D&D for the first time play this campaign.
No. This is kind of in light of
I don't
itself.
think there's a way you can literally make that. It would be so difficult. Unfortunately,
them
it
to
would be
take
very
initiative
hard.
and kind of piece things together. And like a first-time player is just gonna kind of nod their head and say, go along with whatever the DM says.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
This is right where I wanted to stream to wrap up. This was fantastic. Thank you both so much for hopping on.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Jimmy, for contributing to this. I think he's the only person who's here. If anyone was watching, thank you for viewing. If you want to be a part of the next one, be aware of the next one, consider joining the Discord, following the channel. All those things help support me, as well as I'm planning on hopefully doing more of these and hopefully making it a more consistent thing. I don't know. I say hopefully because I really want it to, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know where I don't know what I'm gonna eat tonight. But if those happen, and you want to be either a featured DM or just in the chat to help endorse things, drop a follow, hop in the Discord, express your interest, tell us what albums are your favorite, what album should we do next. It's all those fun things. Again, thank you, Yoshi and Silver. Safe travels to wherever you're heading, and thanks for visiting the tavern. Have a good night.